Well, good morning. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Cuban. Good morning, James. Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, T. Moss. Good morning, Danny. Oh, good morning, Jamie. Or is that Jaime? I don't know. Let's see. X-Ray Goddess. Good morning, X-Ray Goddess. Jason, let's go. Woo, come on, Jason. Oh my gosh. X-Ray Goddess says, good morning, coach. Well, good morning to you, X-Ray Goddess. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Man, it's good to see all you guys this morning. Oh, man, Maddie, good morning. Good morning. X-Ray Goddess says, Jason, good morning. Scoop. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the gifts, the likes. Y'all are already on it, man. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Good to see Kayla. Good morning. Good morning, Kayla. Good morning, man. Kayla's on here already. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Fired up, Paw. No, Peepaw. Fired up, man. I'm glad you're fired up, man. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, man. Kayla says, good morning, morning. That's true. Good morning, morning. Hey, good morning, everybody. Naughty in the Keys is with us. Good morning. Yes, let's go, huh? Oh, my gosh. Trill is with us. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, man. Good to see all you guys. I'm excited to be here today, huh? It's still kind of dark here. Starting to get daylight. Not quite, but it's starting. Good morning. Man, alive. Good morning. If you're sitting around, tap on that screen for me if you would. Those likes get our algorithm going. Good morning, man. Thanks for the hat and the mustache, Amy. Good morning, man. Good morning to everybody. Geez, I need to clean my glasses, my readers. Oh my gosh. Dustin says good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, for you guys that don't know me, I'm Presley. Yep. Last name Swagerty. Presley Swagerty. That's a mouthful. Man, when I was a kid, that really was a mouthful. Now it's not quite so much a mouthful. You know, when I was a kid, I just wanted to be Joe Smith, something simple. Now I'm kind of happy I'm Presley Swagerty because when the receptionist comes out and says, hey, Presley Swagerty, you're next, 2 or 3 of us don't stand up. I'm probably the only Presley Swagerty in the world. So anyway, it's all worked out okay. But man, when you're about 9 years old, that's a mouthful. Anyway, good morning. Good morning, man. I'm excited to be here with you. Oh, Rolex. That's a presidential. Somebody's a Rolex kind of guy. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's get rolling. Y'all ready? Well, good morning. I'm excited to be here with y'all. I have got my coffee, so I'm ready. I've already gone through my morning routine of reading the Bible and saying a prayer and reading 10 pages out of my good book and watching a personal growth giant. So my mind is ready. How about you? Did you do yours today? Did you read your 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book today? Have you watched your personal growth giant? Are you ready to get going? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my gosh, here we go. Let's start. You guys over here on the YouTube side, stick something in the chat so I know you're there. I know who it is. Guys, I grew up in the ghettos. I taught school for 16 years. I was the head basketball coach at Lakeview High School in Garland, Texas. Sponsored the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, taught algebra, felt like I helped some kids, never made much money. Finally made a decision. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, decided to change things. And, man, things started changing. I'm telling you, made a decision. It all started with the decision, though. You got to make a decision if you're wanting to change your life. So make a decision right now. Make a decision today if you're wanting to level up. And you may say, well, I'm doing okay. That's great. Let's get you doing great. How about that? Instead of just doing okay, let's get you doing great. Instead of being just okay, let's take it to the next level, huh? But anyway, got got my old high school coach. He called me and said, "Hey, I want to have lunch with you. Got something I want to run by you." It was network marketing. Never even thought I'd look at network marketing, but it was Coach, and I loved him. So I said, "Sure, I'll have lunch with you, Coach." Looked at it. He's making money. I thought, well, what the heck? Why don't I give it a shot? So I did. Signed up. Took off, man. It just exploded. A few months later, I'm the number one earner in the company, and I have been for 21 years, and it's kind of crazy. Made 40 some odd $1 million. So it's a wild deal. Never thought I'd even do it. From there, we bought car dealerships and printed circuit board companies and logistics companies and auto transport companies and car washes and real estate. And now I'm buying franchises. Is that not a hoot? But anyway, I've written a couple of books. I wrote Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. And I wrote a book called Be, Do, and Have More. It's a success book. You got to be before you can do and do before you can have. And, man, I'm excited to be here with you guys today. I got a bunch of notes to go over with y'all. And, man, we started a podcast channel a year and a half ago. We started doing these lives a year ago. I do them every day. So jump on here. I start in somewhere between 6:30 and 7, usually every day. And unless I'm on a plane or just have a meeting I can't get out of, I'm on here. So we do these, and I'm giving success tips all day long for a couple of hours. I say all day, for a couple of hours anyway. Anyway, Jason Manchin, I mean, I'm blessed for a guy that came out of the ghettos to have the ability to live in this house and stuff. It's amazing. I mean, I'm thankful. I'm thankful because I grew up in a little 600 square foot house that was falling down in the ghettos. So I know both sides of the coin, and I want to get y'all. I want y'all in your dream house. I want y'all driving your dream car. I want y'all doing all this. So y'all start listening up. You ready? Let's listen up. Okay, here we go. Let's get rolling. What you aren't changing, you're choosing. Now, guys, I'm gonna kick some people in the shins with this because this is something that I lived with for a while, so it's near and dear to my heart. I just, instead of making the choices to change my life, I just kept living in the same muck. Anybody relate to that? I just stayed in that rut, and it's easier to stay in the rut than it was to try to crawl out. So I just kept staying in the rut, struggling to pay my bills. But I'm in my comfort zone, and I just stayed there. Well, I'm telling you, what we aren't changing, we're choosing. Let's get that, guys. What we aren't changing, we're choosing. So let's change, huh? All right, here we go. What you aren't changing, you're choosing. Silence. Get this. Silence is consent. Inaction is a decision, and avoidance is agreement. Think that through. How many times do we sit in silence when we know we should say something? Well, we're really consenting. How many times do we not take action? Well, if we don't take action, that's really a decision, boys and girls. And then avoidance is agreement. There's a powerful truth that hits hard the moment you really grasp it. What you don't change, you're choosing, huh? Get this. If you're tolerating it, you're choosing it. If you keep returning to it, you're choosing it. If you know it's broken but won't face it, you're choosing it. This principle applies to every area of your life, your health, your finances, your relationships, your habits, and your mindset. The moment you stop blaming and start owning, everything changes. Oh, guys, come on. I know I did that for years. I knew I should change. I knew I should do something different. I knew I should go another direction. I knew I should do a lot of that stuff, and I just didn't do it. Didn't do it. I finally did. But I wasted a lot of years. Huh? Oh my gosh, come on. The principle applies to every area of your life, your health, your finances, your relationships, your habits, and your mindset. The moment you stop blaming and start owning, everything changes, huh? Get this. This is strong too. You may not have chosen the circumstance, but you're choosing to stay. You didn't choose to grow up in dysfunction. You didn't choose to be hurt, betrayed, or abandoned. You didn't choose the hard hand life dealt you. But now you're an adult. You have choices. And if you're staying in the same patterns, the same mindset, the same pain, the same cycle, you're no longer a victim of it. You're a participant in it. Oh, man alive. I should have heard this a long time ago. That's not meant to shame you. It's meant to empower you, baby. Because the moment you take ownership of your choices is the moment you take back your power. Change is hard, but so is staying stuck. Change is uncomfortable. It's scary. It requires effort, discipline, and honesty. But so does staying stuck. So does pretending you're okay. Boy, I did that for a long time, pretending I'm okay. And people that saw me on the outside thought everything was great. Anybody relate to that? So does dragging the same dysfunction into another day, another year, another generation, It's hard to have the tough conversation. It's hard to leave the toxic job. It's hard to leave the toxic relationship. It's hard to start new habits, but it's also hard to live in resentment, exhaustion, regret, and bitterness, And every day you don't change it, you're saying, I'm okay with this. You're choosing it. No one is coming to change it for you. You know, it took me a while to realize nobody's going to come riding up on a white horse to save me but me. What about it? No one is coming to change it for you. We live in a culture obsessed with quick fixes and outside saviors, but here's the truth. No one is coming. No one is going to rescue you from the hard things you will not confront. No one is going to magically change what you refuse to address. You want a better life? Then you have to make better choices. Man, guys, I tell you what, this is from my heart. I'm telling you right now, because I lived through this. That's where these notes came from, is because I lived through this, You want different outcomes, you need different habits. And yes, it's hard, but it's also liberating, because the same truth that confronts you is the one that sets you free. You have the power to change it. Guys, you got to understand, you're created in God's image. You got greatness inside you. You got untapped potential inside you. You're amazing. You can do anything you set your mind to. Own the pattern, or the pattern owns you. If you don't break the cycle, you repeat it. If you don't challenge your beliefs, you'll stay limited. If you don't address the problem, you'll carry it with you forever. The longer you delay change, the deeper the roots grow. But when you step into ownership, you begin to rewrite the story. Ownership says, I created this, or I allowed it. If I allowed it, I can change it. If I don't, I'm choosing it. Oh my gosh, that's good. That's the hard, but it's the hard that leads to freedom, Choose your hard. It's hard to face your finances. It's hard to admit the truth about your health. It's hard to confront your relationship patterns. It's hard to unlearn and relearn. But it's also hard to live in quiet desperation, which is where I was, It's hard to tolerate what's destroying your peace. It's hard to pretend you're fine when you know you're not. Man, I lived there, didn't I? Choose your hard. What you're tolerating today, you'll be regretting tomorrow unless you choose to change it. You're always choosing something. Every day, with every habit, every decision, every silence, you're choosing something. Growth or stagnation, courage or comfort, healing or hiding, discipline or delay, ownership or excuses, You don't have to change everything today, but you do have to stop pretending that staying the same is neutral. It is not neutral. What you aren't changing, you're choosing. Oh my gosh, guys, did that hit home with anybody? I know that is from my heart, because I lived in that for so long. What I wasn't changing, I was choosing, and it took me a long time to realize that. Oh, come on. Let's start making some changes in our life. You know, I tell people all the time, the next chapter of your life, the pages are blank, and you and I hold the pen. We can write anything we want on the next chapter of our life. I'm telling you, we need to do it so radically different that people that know us today won't even recognize us. How about that one? Do it so radically today that no one will recognize us in a few months. Let's change our financial picture, huh? Let's change our finances. Let's get that business going we've been thinking about. Let's change our health, huh? Let's start eating right. Let's start exercising. Let's lose some weight, huh? Let's change our relationships, man. Let's get out of toxic relationships. Let's personal growth, baby. That's the key. If you want more, you got to become more. Let's get obsessed with personal growth, huh? And then number 5, spiritual life. Eternity's too long to be wrong, baby. Get your life right with Jesus. So let's change our finances, our health, our relationships, our personal growth, and our spiritual life. Let's do a total life makeover and let's get going. You know, and I know some of you say, well, I'm doing pretty good. That's great. I'm glad you're doing pretty good. Let's do real good, huh? I mean, a couple of weeks ago, a guy told me, he said, well, Presley, I fly first class. And I said, great, let's get you a plane. I mean, let's keep going for it, baby. Come on. Let's not choose to get stuck in a rut. Do you realize a rut is a grave with both ends knocked out? A rut's just a grave with both ends knocked out. We don't want to be in a rut. No. We want to be going for it. We want to have that vigor inside, that fire inside that we're accomplishing things with our life. Yes? I mean, come on. I'm telling you, either you take some risk or you have regret. Risk weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. We don't want regret. We want to go for it, baby. We want to go for it. And just remember, what you aren't changing, you are choosing. I believe with all my heart there'll be 2 groups of us. There's going to be the group that's glad they did, and there's going to be the group that wishes they had. I hope you're in the glad they did category. Well, God bless you guys. Good morning. Good morning, man. I am rocking and rolling already. I just went through a whole set of notes. I got a bunch of more to go for us, though, guys. I got a whole lot more to go for. I mean, I'm ready. I am fired up and ready. You say, well, where are you getting all that stuff? You know, it's all my notes. I give speeches all over the country, and I got notebooks full of notes over there. So I'm going over topics that I teach people. How's that? How's that? Oh, my gosh. Good morning, Dan Ton. Love Dan Ton. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Simon says blessings. I love it. Good morning to you too, man. Good morning, everybody. If you're just sitting around, tap on that screen, would you? We're almost at 10,000 likes. Good morning, everybody, man. It's great to see y'all. I'm excited to be here for you new guys. I'm Presley Swagerty. I am here to give you some success tips. That's my purpose of getting on these lives every single morning. I'm telling you. Every morning I'm on here. I've been doing this over a year, and I get up every day. I'm an early riser, so it's okay. But I get up, I do my quiet time for myself, and then I jump on here, baby, and I'm raring to go. You know, I'm hoping I add some value to your life. I'm hoping I get you thinking. I'm hoping I get you doing. I hope I get you moving, because I'm telling you what, we're only on this earth for about 4,000 weeks. They go by quick. We got to get going with what we want to accomplish. And I'll say this too, and everybody needs to listen to this. You're leaving a legacy. What legacy is it? Are you showing your kids and grandkids that somebody with your last name can do something big? Or are you showing your kids and grandkids that somebody with your last name makes a lot of excuses? Let's get real. Let's get real, huh? I'm a straight to the point kind of guy. Come on, let's do this. You know, I started a podcast channel a year and a half ago, so it's there. Residual Earners. Everything we do is residual earners. Everything we do is residual earners, because I want you getting the residual income, baby. So we got a podcast channel, Residual Earners. We do these lives every day I start every day around 6:30, 6:45. And then we got a university. We got a success school. Baby, if you hadn't checked our success school out, you need to. It's $29 to join our success school, but I'm telling you, it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent. If you're wanting to change your life, make money, start a business, if you're wanting to just run with winners, if you're wanting to network with business people, if you're wanting me to mentor you, if you like what you're hearing now and you want a bigger dose of it, then come on, baby, let's go. Join our success school, Residual Earners University.com. Come on, I challenge you to do that, guys. You can get to know me. I can get to know you. And there's hundreds of winners in there, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of winners in there that you can start networking with. I'm telling you, who you run with is the game changer. In our university, we got nothing but winners. No negativity allowed in there. But anyway, join us, Residual Earners University.com. All right. Know where you're going. I'm going to, I wanted to cover that today because I'm telling you right now, you got to know where you're going. If you're just living life and letting the wind blow you around and you're hoping you're going to turn out all right and you just hope it's all going to end up good and all that. No, baby. There's even a book out now, Hope, Not a Good Financial Strategy. So many people, they just hope it turns out all right. Hope it turns out. No, baby. We got to know where we're going, huh? Come on. We got to know where we're going. We got to have direction in our life, don't we? I mean, would you get in your car with no GPS, no map, no MapSco, no address, no nothing? We just get in the car and start going and turning down streets and hope we end up somewhere. We would never do that, but we do it with our life, huh? And I would dare say this. I would dare say you spend more time, not everybody, but a lot of you people, you spend more time planning a 2-week vacation than you have planning your life. I mean, let's think that one through. We spend more time, and I was guilty of that early on. Not anymore, but I used to be, where you spend more time planning your vacation than you do planning your life. We just kind of hope life turns out all right. No. See, life doesn't give us what we want. Life gives us what we're willing to plan for, work for, and fight for. Let me say that again. Life gives us what we're willing to plan for, work for, and fight for. It doesn't give us what we want. No, it sure doesn't. Nope. If you're just hoping it turns out all right, it probably is not going to turn out all right, guys. I've watched it for years. That's why people end up not living the golden years. They end up eating at the golden arches because they don't have any money because they didn't plan anything. They just kept hoping it's going to turn out all right. No, baby. And I'll say this too. Let's think this through. 70% of Americans do not like their job. And I'm guessing that applies worldwide, but I know in America, 70% of people don't like their job. But they keep going day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, decade after decade, going to a job they don't like. What you don't change, you're choosing, baby. Come on, let's change something. Let's get a business going on the side. I did. I got network marketing going on the side. I was still coaching. I was the head coach of 4 teams, varsity, JV, 2 freshman teams. I was sponsoring the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. I was teaching 4 classes of algebra. I had 2 small kids at home. I didn't have time for squat, but I didn't have time to stay where I was either because I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I started me something on the side. I started that network marketing business on the side. I was ignorance on fire too, baby. I didn't know what the frick I was talking about, but I was excited. And I tell you what, if you'll get fired up about something, people will come from miles around to watch you burn, baby. Come on, we got to understand. We got to get excited about something in life, and I got excited about that. Next thing you know, it exploded. Next thing you know, I'm the #1 earner in the company. Next thing you know, I've made millions of dollars. It was all because I started something, though. You got to get out of your comfort zone and start. You got to start. And I see where some of you guys are asking, how'd you make all that money in network marketing? Guys, direct message me. I don't pitch anything on my live, so just direct message me. I just want you to know I'm not ignoring you. I just don't pitch anything on here. My whole focus on here is getting you to be a success. But if you want to know more about that, just direct message and say, Presley, how did you make all that money in network marketing? I'm happy to share it with you. But anyway, we got to get a direction in our life. I'm telling you guys, if you learn anything from me today, it's you got to get a direction in your life. And I'm going to talk about vision boards and goals. Because I'm telling you, if you'll do a vision board and write some goals down, you can accomplish great and mighty things in your life. Guys, get this, goals. Do you realize only 3% of the population has written goals? 3%? Do you realize that 3% on average earn 10 times what everybody else does? Let me say that one more time so it can soak in. Only 3% of the population has written goals. 3%. But that 3% earns on average 10 times what everybody else does. Can I interest you in maybe writing some goals down then? Huh? Think about that one. Oh, my gosh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's do this, huh? Imagine driving without a destination. No map, no address, no GPS, just turning at on random streets and hoping you'll arrive somewhere worthwhile. Oh, my gosh. That's how many people live their financial and personal lives, moving, hustling, reacting without knowing where they're going. Get up and do it today because you did it yesterday. Not having a plan, but you just do it today again, huh? Come on, baby. No, we're changing, right? Residual earners, we're changing, right? Yes, say yes. And without direction, even the hardest work can lead you in circles. Yeah. Baby, there's a lot of people that work hard that end up with nothing. Hard work, yeah, that's important. The magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding, but you also got to have a plan, huh? Vision gives direction, goals give traction. A vision board isn't just a collage of magazine clippings, it's a visual declaration of where you're headed. It aligns your subconscious mind with your desires, reinforcing the path even when distractions arise. I'm telling you right now, go to a computer that has a printer and print off a picture of the dream car, the dream house, the dream boat, the dream plane, the dream vacation, the dream jewelry, the dream second home, your church maybe, your kids maybe, whatever you're wanting to do with your life, and print off some pictures off the computer. Nothing fancy, just print them off. Huh? Just print them off, baby. Get you some tape. Find the back of a closet door or somewhere in your house and stick those pictures up. Make you a little collage and every day look at it, because now that's the life you're wanting. Now your mind knows what you're after. Huh? Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go for it, huh? And you go, well, Presley, that just seems so weird, printing off pictures and putting them up somewhere. Okay, it may be, but it works. You want to be right or you want to be rich? Which one? I mean, I decided to try that stuff and it worked. And I taught it to my kids and it works. And I'll teach it to my grandkids when they get a little older because it works. And I've taught it to thousands of people because it works. You got to know where you're going. Do a vision board, huh? Come on, come on. Vision gives direction. Goals give traction. A vision board isn't just a collage of magazine clippings or pictures off the internet. It's a visual declaration of where you're headed. It aligns your subconscious mind with your desires, reinforcing the path even when distractions arise. Goals, on the other hand, turn dreams into actions. See, goals are the stepping stones to the vision board. They provide milestones, measurement, and motivation. Vision is the why. Goals are the how. Together, they create the roadmap, huh? Come on, baby. Together, they create the roadmap. Come on, let's go for it, huh? Try something different. You know, and a lot of you guys are looking at me going, oh, that Presley guy, he's a nut. He's a nut. Vision board, goals, all that stuff. Yep, I'm a nut, but I'm a rich nut, and it's fun being a rich nut, and you should try being a rich nut with me, baby, huh? Come join the Rich Nut Club. Let's do this together. Y'all with me? Come on. Come on. If you want to do that, get in our university, get in our success school, Residual Earners University.com, huh? Try something different out in life. Quit doing the same old, or you're going to keep getting the same old, huh? Oh, come on, baby. Got to do something different if you want something different. Why you need a vision board? For clarity. When you see what you want, you can start aligning your life to reach it. Clarity. Focus. It helps filter distractions. If it doesn't align with the vision board, it's a no. Think that through. If I know what I want, I really know what I want. If some other shiny toy comes in my way, I got to say no. If it doesn't help me reach my vision board, if it doesn't help me reach my goals, I got to learn to say no. Because if you want to do something great in your life, you got to understand, you got to say no to a lot of things. You can't say yes to everything and reach a vision board and goals. Doesn't work that way. I'm telling you right now, focus. It helps filter distractions. If it doesn't align with the vision, say no. Emotion. Pictures speak to your heart. A board full of compelling images creates an emotional fuel for disciplined action. Come on, baby. Daily alignment. Seeing your vision board each day keeps your priorities in front of you, especially when motivation fades, huh? Especially when motivation fades. Guys, I'm going to tell you, vision boards are huge. They're huge. You got to know where you're going. You got to know what you're wanting. And once your mind knows that, I'm telling you, you can focus on it. And once you focus on it, the law of attraction kicks in. There's so many things that'll start helping you accomplish it. But if you don't know where you're going, guys, I'm telling you, you just end up like you're out in the ocean on a ship without a rudder. You're just doing circles. You're going somewhere, but you ain't going anywhere, huh? That makes sense? Yeah, you're going somewhere, but you ain't going anywhere because you don't have a rudder. You can't steer it. You don't know where it's trying to get. That's the way your life is, guys. I'm telling you. I mean, let's think this through. If you have let me ask you a quick question here. If you have a vision board and you got your goals written down, and every day you get up with purpose and passion, and you're going for the life you want for you and your family, do you think that's better? Or, no, Presley, I'm just going to live life backwards. I'm not going to go for what I want. I'm just going to take whatever life gives me, and I'm going to hope it turns out all right. Let's go over those choices one more time. Vision board, so you know what you want your life to look like. You write your goals down, and every day you get out of bed with purpose and passion, and you're going for those goals because you want to make that vision a reality for you and your family. Or, no, Presley, I'm just going to take whatever life gives me and hope it all turns out all right. Guys, I don't think you got to be head cashier at Waffle Hut to figure that one out, do you? I don't think you got to be a Phi Beta Kappa or the sharpest knife in the drawer or the brightest bulb in the package or the brightest color in the box. I mean, I don't think you got to be any of that stuff to figure that one out. If I know where I'm going and I got a plan to get there and I get up every day with purpose and passion, I can accomplish anything. So can you. But if we just let the wind blow us around and we just get up and keep going to that job we hate, and no, crap, no. Yeah, I said crap. Goals, on the other hand, turn dreams into action steps. Goals provide milestones, measurement, and motivation. The vision is the why. The goals are the how. Together, they create the roadmap. You need clarity. When you see what you want, why would you need that vision board? When you see what you want, you can start aligning your life to reach it. Number 2, focus. It helps filter distractions. When you look at that vision board, it should help keep you focused. If it doesn't align with the vision, it's a no, huh? Guys, remember that one. If it doesn't align with what you want out of your life, it's a no. Emotion. Pictures speak to your heart. A board full of compelling images creates emotional fuel for disciplined action, baby. When we see the house we want our family to be living in, it creates an emotion inside of us, huh? And then daily alignment. Seeing your vision board each day keeps your priorities in front of you, especially when motivation fades. Come on, baby. What are we thinking about today, huh? You just going to live today like you've been living, or are you going to actually make a decision to change your life and let's level up? See, guys, I have made millions of dollars. You know what, though? I'm still trying to level up. When I was in the ghettos, I was trying to level up. I've made some money now, and I'm still trying to level up. We all need to be leveling up. I don't care where you are on that socioeconomic ladder. Doesn't make me any difference. We all should be going for it. Guys, the minute you quit dreaming, the minute you quit going for it, I believe you are starting a slow march to death, because I'm telling you what, going places in life and wanting more and accomplishing things. And I don't just mean money. The good Lord needs to be first. Your family needs to be second. Your health needs to be third. Money's fourth. But I'm telling you what, if you just kind of get out on the back porch and you rocking chair and throw a shawl over you, I don't think you'll live long, baby. We got to be going for it. I don't think success is a destination. It's a journey. I'm going to be on that journey to the day I take my last breath. I mean, I want to keep leveling up. I like that excitement in my life of accomplishing things. Huh? If you just go into some dead-end job that has no future for you, start something on the side and let's get some excitement in our life and knowing we got something we can do, huh? Oh, my gosh. A picture of a beach house becomes more than decor. It reminds you to skip that $300 impulse buy and instead fund the dream, huh? Why you need clear goals. Goals create structure around your vision, huh? I talk goals all the time. 7 rules. You want big goals. Number 2, you want specific measurable goals. Number 3, you want time-bound goals. Number 4, you have to have a plan to reach each goal. Number 5, you write it all down and put it by your vision board. Number 6, every day do 5 things to reach your goals, even if it's little things. And number 7, you never, ever, 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 ever quit. How do you reach big goals? One day, one step, one action, one activity, one thing at a time. Just like how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You just keep inching your way towards those goals. And if you keep inching your way there, you'll eventually get there, huh? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Benefits of goal setting. They give your brain a target. They reveal progress, which boosts confidence. They help you reverse engineer your habits. If I want 5 pieces of real estate in the next 12 months, I got to get the first one first. And I say, well, I'm a little short on my down payment. What am I going to do? Maybe you need to go get an Uber, Lyft, or DoorDash going. Maybe you need to get network marketing going. Maybe you need to get TikTok shop going. Maybe there's something going. Maybe whatever. I got to get enough money to get my down payment. So on my how-to, I have a plan for reaching each goal. Well, maybe if it's getting real estate, maybe it's I need to work Uber for the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months and save that money so I got the money for the down payment to start my real estate empire, huh? If I'm wanting to lose weight, maybe I need a plan like, I need to give up bread. I need to give up dessert. I need to cut back on the carbs. I need to not eat after dinner at night. I need to get to the gym. I got to have a plan for that. Whatever it is, baby, you got to have a plan for it, huh? Come on, baby. Goals give your brain a target. They reveal progress, which boosts confidence, and they help you reverse engineer your habits. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Oh my gosh, a goal without a plan is just a wish, baby. We got to have a plan. I keep saying big goals that motivate you. Number 2, specific measurable goals. Number 3, time-bound goals. In other words, I put a deadline on them. Number 4, though, is the big one. You got to have a plan. What do I need to be doing to reach that goal? Come on. My coffee's getting cold again. Oh my gosh. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Man, let that stick in your craw, baby. A goal without a plan is just a wish. A goal without a plan is just a wish. We got to have a plan, huh? Come on. When you know where you're going. Oh, I love this. When you know where you're going. It's funny. They're my notes and I love it. Anyway, when you know where you're going, you spend with purpose because you know what it's costing you if you don't. Guys, I'm telling you what, the reason so many of us are in debt or we haven't saved any money or both is because we keep buying junk we don't really need. Go look in your closet. Go look in your garage. We keep buying junk we don't really need. Do you realize, does everybody on here realize if you just put $250 a month in a mutual fund, $250 a month, that mutual fund's going to return usually 8 to 12%. So a mutual fund. So I put 250, and I leave the returns in there. I don't pull them out. I leave everything in there, and it starts compounding. If you're 30 years old, by the time you retire, if you do 250 every month, you realize you'd have about $2 million. You'd retire a millionaire. Oh my gosh, Karen McCants, welcome to the Success School. Karen McCants just joined us. Karen, be looking for an email from me. You're going to get my book, Be, Do, and Have More. You'll get the audio version of it. Oh, man, I'm excited for you, Karen. Guys, if you haven't done what Karen just did, do it now. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com. You'll go there. It's our landing page. You'll put in your name and your email. It'll take you to the school sign up because we built our university on the school, SKOOL platform. So we built it on the school platform. Okay, you with me? So you sign up right there. Take you 3 minutes to sign up. That's it. $29. Guys, come on. Join us, man. Get with a bunch of winners, man. Come on. If you like what you're hearing now, the school is this on steroids, huh? We're talking about how to make money and how to change lives every day, all day in that university. All right, y'all got me excited there. Karen, welcome to the team, by the way. Oh, by the way, Karen, download, go to your app store and download SKOOL. Download the school app, and you can access it through your phone. or your mobile device. I'm telling you, that's exciting. I do everything on my mobile. So just go download School, Skool, and you can access the university right through your mobile device. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. Benefits of goal setting. They give your brain a target. They reveal progress. They help you reverse engineer your habits. Goals are key, baby. A goal without a plan is just a wish. We got to do that. When you know where you're going, guys, we got to know where we're going. When you know where you're going, you spend with purpose because you know what it's costing you if you don't. Don't buy junk. Come on, baby. Let's get out of debt. Let's start saving money. Let's start investing money. Let's save up and buy some real estate. Let's save up and get a business going. Because, guys, if you will get out of debt and start investing your money will get to making money, and then you can buy anything you want to buy. See, when I started making money in network marketing, I did not run out and buy a new car and a new house and a new boat and a new plane and all this. No. I stayed in the same house, drove the same car for a while, and I got my butt out of debt. Then I started taking the money and putting it in investments, and I started making money with my money. Then you get to a point where if you start making money with your money, if you get your money working hard for you, then that's when I got the cars, and that's when I bought this house, and that's when you got to do it in the right steps. Out of debt, number one. Start investing, number two. Start that business. Get some money coming in. Come on, baby. We can do this. I'm telling you right now. I'll help you. I'll mentor you. Come on. Jump at our university and get in there and start learning how to do all this stuff, huh? Residual Earners University.com. By the way, it's $29, but you're not locked in. If you don't think you're getting value out of it, you can leave anytime you want to, baby. You spend with purpose because you know what it's costing you if you don't. You say no with conviction because you're saying yes to a bigger future, huh? Think that one through. You endure the hard moments because you can see what they're building towards. Guys, goals are such a key in our life. People without vision chase trends. People with vision build legacies. Ooh, I'm going to read that one more time. Y'all listening to me on that one, huh? People without vision chase trends. People with vision build legacies. Woo! You know, even the Bible says without vision, the people perish. The Bible says without vision, the people perish. Huh? Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Man, you're listening to Presley. I'm Presley. Yep, not Elvis, but I'm Presley. Presley Swagerty. Grew up in the ghettos, taught high school and coached high school basketball for 16 years. I was a coach. Made a decision to change my life. My old high school coach brought me network marketing. Never thought I'd even look at network marketing, but it was Coach Mayo. So I looked and it exploded and I became the number one earner. And I've been blessed to make millions of dollars doing it. So I'm telling you, come on, baby. You can change your life if you want to. Come on. I mean, it just all boils down to how bad you want something. But I got into network marketing, made money, started investing in stuff and starting businesses. And, you know, guys, I've written books now. I wrote Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I know I don't look like it, but I'm actually one of the top network marketers in the world. And I've written a book on how to do it. I've written a book on how to be successful, do, and have more. I'm working on 2 more books. I'm working on a biography, and I'm working on Choose Your Hard, but Choose Wisely. You know, and even the book writing, guys, is so foreign. Get this. Everybody listen to this. You never know what the good Lord's going to send to your life. Because number one, I never thought I'd get involved in network marketing. That was not on my radar at all. Number two, I'm a math guy. My degree's in math. I love numbers. Hated English. Barely can spell cat. Grammar, terrible. But now I'm writing books. So never thought I'd get involved in network marketing. Sure didn't think I'd write any books, and I'm doing them both. You know, if you'd have told me I'd be doing that years ago, I'd have been in the floor laughing. I'd have been laughing so hard and telling you, you are nutso. But I tell you what, you never know. Sometimes the good Lord has a different plan for us, huh? Here we go. Let's finish this section up. Plot the course. Guys, we're talking about vision boards and goals. Plot the course. If you want to build wealth or anything that matters, you must see it before you can succeed at it. I'm telling you, come on. Create the vision. Write the goals. Hang them where you can see them. I look at my vision board and read my goals 2 times a day, morning and night, because I try to keep them fresh on my mind, because now I know what I'm wanting and I can focus on it. 2 times a day, I look at my vision board and I read my goals. Then let your daily decisions align with your long-term destination. Guys, get that. Don't let that one slide past you. Then let your daily decisions align with your long-term destination, Discipline becomes easier when you're emotionally connected to the reward. Know where you're going, chart the path, and don't stop until listen to this. I love this. I wrote it and I still love it. And don't stop until the picture on your wall becomes the vision from your window. Whoa, is that stout or what? That's as strong as an acre of garlic, huh? And don't stop until the picture on your wall becomes the view from your window. I'm telling everybody right now, we got to get back in the dream business again, huh? We got to get back in the dream business again. We got to start getting excited about life again. We got to start understanding that we're created in God's image, that we got greatness in us, that we got untapped potential in us, that we are amazing, that we can do anything we set our mind to, guys. And if you don't believe that in you, I'm telling you what, take some of my belief, because I believe in you. But you got to get out of your comfort zone. I mean, we can't just, guys, here's the thing. We just keep living the life that we don't really like, and we just keep living it and keep living it and keep living it. But it's tough to make a change. I get you. I did it, and I know it was tough. But I tell you what, it's worth it. You got to suck it up and make the change and get going down a different path, huh? Do your vision board. Come on, get a vision board done. Just go to a computer that has a printer. This is not complicated, and it won't take you 30 minutes. Go to a computer that has a printer. What car do you really want? What house do you really want? What vacation do you really want to go on and take your family? What boat do you want? Plane you want? What second home you want? What jewelry you want? What do you want to do for your church? What do you want to do for your kids? And everybody's vision board's a little different, baby. I'm just giving examples, but I'm telling you, come on, print off some pictures of what you want your life to really look like. What house do you really want your family to be living in? I mean, print off those pictures, get you some tape, and somewhere in your house, make a little collage. I mean, it can be the back of a closet door. I'm not saying stick it in your living room, but just somewhere where you can see it every day. And then write you some goals down, huh? Getting out of debt should be the top of everybody's list. Starting a business should be next. If you already got a business, then scaling that business, taking it to the next level should be next. I mean, let's net 20 grand a month, 30 grand a month, 50 grand a month, 100 grand a month. Let's start setting those goals high. Let's shoot for the stars, huh? Maybe we want real estate, so I want 5 rental properties in the next 12 months. Maybe we want to lose some weight. I want to lose 30 pounds, 40 pounds, whatever it is. We got to have some goals. You want 5 to 10 goals, so write them down. Put them next to your vision board. And every day, look at that vision board and read those goals. Now I got direction in my life, huh? Now I got direction in my life, huh? Good morning, Misty Dawn. Good morning. Man, Misty Dawn clapping and sending fireballs at us and everything. Tony, good morning. David, good morning. Man, good morning, everybody. Oh, we got 23,000 likes. If you're just sitting around, would you tap on that screen? Can we get to 50,000? Man, 888. Welcome. Stan says, let's go. Good morning, Stan the man. What'd you think about Grayson? What do you think? My grandson's a hockey player. Stan's a hockey fan, so I sent Stan some videos of Grayson playing hockey. He's 7 years old, and he was working out with Mark Scheifele, who is the captain of the Winnipeg Jets. My son knows him, and little 7-year-old Grayson's out there working out with him, which was amazing. Anyway, proud of my grandkids. Anyway, Stan says he's awesome. Yeah, he's pretty amazing. He can do stuff on skates, man, alive. It's amazing. Anyway, come on, baby. Do your vision board. Write your goals down. Let's get some direction in our life, please. I'll even say please. I'll even say pretty please with sugar on top. How that? With a cherry. I'm telling you right now, if you don't know where you're going, you're never going to get anywhere, because if you aim at nothing, you're going to hit nothing every time. If you aim at nothing, you're going to hit nothing every time. I mean, doesn't that just make sense? If I'm aiming at nothing, I'm going to hit nothing. It is so key that we know the direction we want to go. So key. By the way, guys, if you're just joining us, I do these lives every day. We got a podcast channel. Our podcast channel is called Residual Earners. You can go there and look at podcasts. I'm telling you, we're excited about that. We do these lives literally daily. I even do them on Sundays. Before I go to church, I come in here and I get on here, and I usually don't stay quite as long on Sunday, but I come and do a live and give success tips. I'm a mindset coach. I'm a business coach. I mean, I'll help you any way I can. I want you to be a success. You know, I believe to whom much is given, much is required. And, you know, I believe when you get to the top, you send the elevator back down and get some more people and bring them up there with you. So I'm trying to get you up here with me. So come on. So podcast channel, jump on our lives every morning. We start 6:30, 6:45 usually, Central Time. So jump on, and then we've got our success school, guys. If you haven't gotten our success school, try us out. I mean, try it out. I'm telling you, if you're really wanting to change your life, try our success school out. We got courses in there. We got my blueprint for success, how I went from ghettos to millionaire. We've got courses on starting businesses, branding businesses, scaling businesses. We have 2 experts come in each week and get on Zooms with us and teach us. My gosh, we bring my wealth management guy in and have him talk to us about investing and how we make money with our money. We've got a vast video library of everything under the sun, from success and businesses and stuff. We've got hundreds and hundreds of winners in there that you can run with. We got business people that you can network with. I'll mentor you. I mean, if you're really wanting to change your life, try us out. residualearnersuniversity.com. It's $29. And guys, understand, you'll go to residualearnersuniversity.com. You'll put your name and your email. It'll take you to the school sign-up page, because we built our university on the school, SKOOL platform. That's the platform that Alex Armosi owns part of, and we built it there. So you'll go to our landing page, put name, email. It'll take you to the school sign-up page. You sign up right there. It won't take you 3 minutes. And then, man, get engaged in the university. I mean, we've already had people signing up this morning. Join them, baby. If you're wanting to change your life, come on, baby. If you're wanting to change your life, get in there with us. Let me start helping you. residualearnersuniversity.com. You know, I think for all of us, one of the biggest keys is we got to take responsibility for our life. You know, I grew up in the ghettos with a scumbag dad who ran off when I was 9. He was abusive before that. You know, I could have said I'm a victim. Oh, I'm a victim. Well, you know, and did I have some emotional scars to get over? Sure did. Did I have some hurdles to get over growing up in the ghetto with a mama that worked in a sewing factory? Yep, sure did. Don't get me wrong. My mama is the reason I am who I am. My mama was a godly lady and a wonderful lady and the most giving lady I've ever known in my life. She was a saint. And that's why I am who I am. But, you know, I had a scumbag dad, but, you know, I had one of each. How's that? A great one and a terrible one. But anyway, we can all blame something or something, you know, grandparents, I'm blaming them, or parents, I'm blaming them, or the government, or Aunt Agnes, or the boss, or Susie Q, or, I mean, we can always find somebody to blame. But I'm telling you right now, guys, it doesn't matter. If you got that victim mentality, then you're giving in and you're giving the power to somebody else. We got to just say, screw all that, and just say, if it's to be, it's up to me, baby. I mean, that's what we got to do. We got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. And we've got to accept that responsibility, because I get you. Some of us have bigger hurdles to get over than others. I got you. Okay, I understand that. But either we get over the hurdle or we don't. You know, we could all enter the worst childhood contest. You know, the ones that have had bad childhoods. We could all enter that worst childhood contest. What do you get if you win it? Nothing. Nothing. You do. Bottom line, whether you got a little hurdle or a big hurdle, we got to get over the hurdle, and we got to accept the responsibility. That's the biggest key. Take 100% responsibility for your life and watch what happens. I'm telling you, it'll start changing. All right, here we go. Look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. These are my next set of notes for you guys. There comes a moment in every person's journey when the excuses no longer serve them, huh? This is some good stuff. You're going to love this, baby. Good stuff. A moment when the finger pointing stops and the mirror becomes the only place that matters. Whoa! Man, is that strong? I'm telling you, come on. The moment is called ownership, and it changes everything. No one is coming to save you. Yes, life can be unfair. Uh, I don't understand why some people have bigger hurdles to get over than others. I don't understand that. Only the good Lord does, and we will not know why that is until we get to heaven and can ask the good Lord himself. I look back and I think, why did I grow up in the ghettos? Why did I grow up dirt poor? Why did I grow up, like that? I think the good Lord had a plan, because get this, guys, I wouldn't be on here telling you that anybody can do it. Anybody can change their life. Anybody can get a millionaire mindset. Anybody can create wealth. I couldn't get over here and do that if I'd have grown up with a silver spoon in my mouth, because I wouldn't know that, because I would have started with money. I started about as broke as Joe's turkey. I'm telling you. So I know you can start with nothing and get somewhere. So I therefore can get on here and talk to you guys about that kind of stuff. There's a purpose for everything that happens in our life, guys. The good Lord, I always say there's no maverick molecules. The good Lord's in charge of every molecule that's out there. He's in charge of the little things and the big things. Nothing catches him by surprise, guys. Come on. He knows what's going on, and he let us grow up like we grew up for a reason. And some of you guys had great upbringings. Man, awesome. Praise the Lord for that. I mean, doesn't matter. It's what we do with ourselves that matters. Come on. The moment is called ownership, and it changes everything. No one is coming to save you. Yes, life can be unfair. You may have setbacks, bad parents, missed opportunities, or seasons of struggles. Oh, my gosh. But here's the truth. You may not be at fault for where you started, but you are responsible for where you end up. Oh, is that solid or what? You may not be at fault for where you started, but you are responsible for where you ended up. I say it this way all the time. We can't go back and make a new beginning, but we can all start now and make a new ending, huh? How about that one? Huh? How about that one? Oh, come on, baby. Oh, my gosh. You may not be at fault for where you started, but you are responsible for where you end up. Waiting for a savior, whether a person, government, lottery, or lucky break, is the fastest path to disappointment. Oh, and when I say savior, I'm not talking about the kind that gets us to heaven. I'm talking about somebody that rides up on a white horse and fixes everything for us down here on earth, huh? Waiting for a savior, whether a person, government, lottery, or lucky break, is the fastest path to disappointment. When you say, if it's to be, it's up to me, you stop outsourcing your future. Oh, you take back your power, huh? The mirror never lies. Every morning you face the one person who can change your life. The one in the mirror. That's the person who decides whether to hit snooze or get up and grow. I always talk about, if you'll get your butt out of bed 30 minutes early and read you 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book and watch one personal growth giant every day. Take you about 30 minutes to do that. Read you 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day and watch one personal growth giant every day. Your whole life starts changing. But you got to get out of bed early to do that. 30 minutes. Think about that. If you're reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book and you're watching one personal growth giant every day, I'm telling you, your day will be different. But more importantly, if I read 10 pages every day, that's 365 times 10. That's 3,650. I've read 15 to 20 good business books or personal growth books just by doing that little bit every day. And if I watch one personal growth giant every day, in a year, I've watched 365 personal growth segments. You're not the same person. If you're reading those books and watching those personal growth giants, you're not the same person. And you got so many ideas on how to make money and how to change your life and how to start a business and how, I mean, you're just going to get ideas, but you got to do that little bit. Let me read that one, that last one more time. Let's hear this. That's the person who decides whether to hit the snooze or get up and grow. That's the person who chooses between spending or saving. That's the person who will either build a legacy or continue the cycle. So you can break the cycle. The person in the mirror. Let me read that one more time because we all need to hear this. The person in the mirror. That's the person who decides whether to hit the snooze or get up and grow. That's the person who chooses between spending or saving. That's the person who will either build a legacy or continue the cycle. Yep, when you look in that mirror, baby, that's the person. You are not powerless. You are powerful, but only when you own your role in the results. Why this mindset matters? Why does it matter? Ownership leads to action. When you believe you are responsible, you start looking for what you can do instead of who you can blame. Action builds confidence. Number two, progress, even small progress, creates momentum. It shifts your identity from victim to victor. Number three, confidence builds character. You become the kind of person who follows through, who honors commitments, who makes decisions with vision instead of emotion. Every excuse is a deposit in the wrong direction. I don't have time. I wasn't raised that way. I don't know how. It's just not the right season. These feel good in the moment, but they cost you decades if you let them stick. Every time you make an excuse, it's a brick in the wall between you and success, baby. You either can make money or you can make excuses, but baby, you can't make both. Excuses are comfortable. Ownership is uncomfortable, but it leads to freedom, huh? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. J.K. Rowling. Y'all know that name? Listen up. Before she was the world's richest author, J.K. Rowling was baroque, a single mom, and on welfare, writing in cafes while her daughter napped beside her. She had every reason to give up: poverty, depression, rejection. But she took ownership of her dreams. She didn't wait for perfect timing or someone to fund her. She said, if it's to be, it's up to me. And Harry Potter was born. Wow. Do you realize Jeff Bezos started Amazon selling books out of his basement? Do you realize Colonel Sanders was in his 60s living on a Social Security check when he started Kentucky Fried Chicken? Do you realize Sam Walton had one 5 and dime for years before it turned into Walmart? Do you realize Domino's Pizza was started by an orphan who had to put his Volkswagen up to be able to lease his first little pizza shop? Now he's a billionaire. I mean, I could go on and on and on, baby. Come on. You got to understand, you and I can do this. You and I can do this. But we got to look at that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Point the finger in the mirror. The most powerful declaration you can make is this: I am the problem, but I am also the solution. Woo! If you want better finances, better health, better relationships, better results, look in the mirror. Let me say that one again. If you want better finances, better health, better relationships, better results, look in the mirror. That's your leader. That's your worker. That's your game changer. You don't have to do it all today, but you have to believe, if it's to me, if it's to be, it's up to me. I'm telling you right now, baby, look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Look in that mirror and say, the buck stops here. Look in that mirror and say, I am 100% responsible for my life. Woo! I'm telling you, guys, we got it. We got it. You can start a business. I'm telling you right now, you can start a business without a doubt. You can start a business. Let's go. Come on. You're either building your dream life or somebody's hiring you to build theirs. Come on, baby. Oh, is your mentor classes fees monthly or annually? It's $29 a month to be in the Residual Earners University. But I tell everybody, hey, you're not locked in. If you're not getting value out of it, you can quit anytime you want. I don't want you in there if you don't want to be in there, because all we want is winners in there, baby. I'm telling you right now, all we want in our university is, and you say, well, I'm not a winner yet. Well, that's why you're getting in there. It's all about the mindset. We got everything from stay-at-home moms to CEOs of companies in there, but we all have that mindset of wanting to level up, of wanting to be more, of wanting to do more, of wanting to have more. That's what our common theme in there is. It's the mindset, guys. It doesn't matter where you are in life. You may be at the bottom, in the middle, or at the top. It doesn't matter. It's all about our mindset, and that's what we work on so much in our university. And we teach you how to start a business, and we teach you how to brand a business and scale a business. We bring experts in to teach you how to manage your money. It's all about you becoming a success. See, I started my lives, and I love them. I love doing this. And I got my notes. I got my next set of notes ready to go here. I go through my notes, and I try to give you success tips. But I can't really work with you one-on-one because, like today, while I'm on here, we'll have 20,000 people come through. Well, I can't deal with 20,000 people. I can give you some pointers, but I can't work with you one-on-one, 20,000 people. So that's why I created the university, because I wanted to be able to do more hands-on with you. Man, Iris Chang just joined our university. I love it. Welcome, Iris. Come on, guys. Just jump in and see what it's about. And if it's not for you, leave. But I'm telling you, guys, if you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to run with winners, if you like what I talk about and you want me to mentor you and help you get a business going, I'm telling you, we can do it. And say you got a business. Do you realize I started my network marketing business with no customers, no business partners, and I built an organization of 500,000 business partners with millions of customers. I started with one car dealership, and we scaled it up to 7. If you got a business, I can help you scale a business too. Whatever you're wanting to do, baby, I'm there to help you. I want to mentor you. I want to help you. Come on, let's go. Let's join the team, huh? Don't you want to be part of a team? Guys, I'm telling you right now, it's easier to go up if you're doing it with a group of people. I'm telling you. And our community has a movement going on, baby. Look at some of the comments down here, huh? If you want to be a millionaire, you got to hang out with millionaires. Yep. Brett, I love that. Was it Brett? Yeah, Brett. I love that because my saying, I always say this: if you want to soar with the eagles, you can't be down on the ground pecking in the dirt with the turkeys. Woo-hoo. A couple of weeks ago, I went to the Aspire conference, Brett, because I wanted to hang out with the billionaires, because Grant Cardone was there and Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, was there. And I wanted to hang out with the B people, the billionaire people. And I spent a little extra money to get to go have lunch with them and stuff, because I wanted to be, guys, who you run with. Let me tell you this. Everybody look at the screen. You show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. You show me who you run with, and I'm going to show you who you are or who you're going to be. If you're running with winners, baby, you're going to be a winner. If you're running with losers, baby, you're going to be a loser. And when I say loser, I don't mean they're bad people, but they're just not going anywhere. They're stuck. They're in a rut and they ain't trying to get out. Guys, I'm going to talk about financial literacy now. For all of us, you all need to learn this, because, when I was coaching, I didn't know anything about financial literacy. I could teach you how to shoot a basketball, and I could teach you how to factor an equation because I was an algebra teacher, but I did not know, I did not know about financial literacy. And get this, I started making money in network marketing, and I was going to buy a piece of real estate. And, oh, by the way, I see where you guys are asking about network marketing. I'm happy to share it with you. Just not online. I don't do anything on here. So if you want to direct message me and say, how do you do network marketing? I'm happy to share it, because I'm excited about that. We're launching fintech banking and home and auto insurance, and we're doing a lot of crazy stuff that makes lots of money, but I don't share it on here. So again, direct message me, because my only focus when I do my lives, guys, is I just want you to be a success. I want to give you success tips. So it's not that I'm ignoring you. Just direct message me. All right. But anyway, I started making money in network marketing, and I went to buy a piece of real estate, and I'm sitting down with the bankers, and a couple of them came in, and we're in a conference room, and I remember this like it was yesterday. They started talking about EBITDA and ROI and cash on cash return and P&Ls and balance sheets and cash flow statements. And they started talking about all these financial terms. And I was sitting there. I didn't want to look ignorant, so I'm nodding like I know what they're talking about, but they might as well have been talking Chinese to me because I didn't understand. But You know what I did? I went home and I jumped on YouTube and I typed in how to read financial statements, and a bunch of videos came up. And every day I started watching me a couple of videos on financial statements, and I started watching them every day. And you know what? Today I can build financial statements. I know how they interact with each other. I know all of that. But I taught myself. We can all learn financial literacy. It's not something that you can't learn. Don't think you can't learn it, because all the time I get people saying, well, Presley, I don't have a business degree, so I don't think I can start a business. I don't have a business degree either. I can teach algebra, but I didn't have a business degree. But you know what? I taught myself a business degree. How's that? I taught myself a business degree. Huh? But anyway, we need financial literacy. Everybody on here, go to YouTube and type in how to read financial statements and start learning, baby. Come on, we need to get that. We need to know, because if you're going to start a business, you're going to need a profit and loss. You're going to need a balance sheet. I mean, I'm telling you, come on, you need that stuff. You're going to have to give it to your banks and stuff like that. Come on. Here we go. Let's keep going. You need financial literacy. You stop reacting to money problems and start creating money strategies. When you understand money, you stop reacting to money problems and you start creating money strategies, huh? You begin to tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Oh my gosh. Financial literacy is a life skill, not a luxury. In other words, it's not optional. This isn't just for CEOs, investors, and accountants. Every person needs financial literacy regardless of income level. Come on, baby. I say it all the time. If you got a written budget, you're telling your money what to do. If you don't have a written budget at the end of the month, you're just looking for your money, huh? Financial literacy is a life skill, not a luxury. This isn't just for CEOs, investors, and accountants. Angeline, thank you for the hat and mustache. Oh my gosh, we're at 39,000 likes. Can we hit 50,000? Diana Martinez, I just said this. Do this. Start with this. Go to YouTube. We all know where YouTube is. Type in how to read financial statements and start watching some videos and let them teach you how to read financial statements. And understand this, you're not going to get it the first video you watch. I watched a couple of days for several days until I started really understanding it. You can get financial literacy. Come on, baby. And we teach financial literacy in our success school. So if you want to come join us there, I'll help you with it. Residual Earners University.com. If you're looking to change your life, make some money, start a business, scale a business, run with winners, network with business owners. If you want to do stuff like that, let me mentor you. Join our school, baby. Come on. I can get hands-on with you there. You and I can do Zooms. You and I can do a phone call. I'll help you with anything you got, but I can't do it on here because we'll have 20,000 people come through the live today. Come on, jump in our university, jump in our success school, Residual Earners University.com. Financial literacy is a life skill, not a luxury. This isn't just for CEOs, investors, or accountants. Every person needs financial literacy, regardless of income level. Whether you make $30,000 or $300,000 or $3 million, financial success depends far more on how you manage your money than how much you make. Woo, is that strong or what? A broke mindset can bankrupt a six-figure earner. A wealth mindset can multiply modest income into long-term wealth. Choose your hard. It's hard to sit down and face your numbers. It's hard to live below your means so you can save. It's hard to say no to instant gratification. It's hard to learn what you were never taught, but you can do it. But it's also hard to stay broke because you never took the time to learn. It's hard to live a life of stress and scarcity, huh? It's hard to rely on others for survival. It's hard to miss opportunities because you weren't prepared, because you had no money saved up to invest. Choose your hard. Financial literacy is empowerment. This isn't just about money. It's about freedom, boys and girls. It's about being able to walk away from toxic jobs or relationships. Provide for your family without fear. Give generously to causes you care about. Sleep at night without financial anxiety. Build a legacy instead of just surviving. When you know how money works, you stop being a slave to it. You start making it work for you. Oh my gosh, guys, come on. Come on. If you don't learn how money works, you will always work for money. You know, guys, I talk all the time about get out of debt. Use the debt snowball method, guys. Use the debt snowball method and get your butt out of debt. List all your debts from smallest to largest. List them from smallest to largest. Focus on that smallest debt. Make minimum payments on everything else. And you say, what do you mean by focus on it? Do overtime, do side hustles, do Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, do network marketing, do TikTok shop, have garage sales, sell junk you don't need. Anything you can do to come up with money, and you pay it towards that smallest one. That's what I mean by focusing on it. And a few weeks will go by and boom, you pay that smallest one off. You got a bill out of your life. Your endorphins get to going crazy. You're excited because you got a bill out of your life. What do you do now? You start focusing on that second smallest one, and you start making minimum payments, keep making minimum payments on everything else, and you focus on that second smallest one. Take everything you were paying on the smallest one plus the minimum you were making on that second smallest one, and everything now is going to the second smallest bill you have. Again, you're working overtime. You're doing side hustles, Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, network marketing, TikTok shop, selling junk you don't need, having garage sales. Everything I can do to come up with money, I put towards that second smallest bill. A few more weeks go by, boom, I pay another one off. Boom, I've got two bills out of my life. What do you do now? You start focusing on that third one. Take all the money you were paying on that first one and all the money you were paying on that second one, and now everything is going towards that third smallest bill, making minimum payments on everything else. And again, I'm doing side hustles. I'm doing Uber, Lyft, and DoorDash. I'm working overtime. I'm doing TikTok shop. I'm having garage sales. I'm doing network marketing. I'm doing anything I can do. I'm making money, and I'm paying it towards that third smallest bill. And I just keep working my way down until I get my butt out of debt, huh? I'm telling you right now, guys, so many of us are in debt up to here. We're in debt up to here, and we can't even breathe hardly, but we just keep buying and spending, and we don't focus on getting out of debt. Guys, it's got to be a focus to get out of debt. You got to get out of debt. I'm telling you right now, huh? Get your butt out of debt and learn financial literacy. Start going to YouTube and watching how to read financial statements. Start getting out of debt. Start you a mutual fund, even if it's putting $20 a month in. Just start getting in the habit of saving a little bit. Guys, successful people think different than unsuccessful people. See, 40 years of my life, I was broke. 40 years of my life, I thought unsuccessfully. 40 years of my life, I didn't worry about debt. 40 years of my life, I was just thinking about the next shiny toy I could buy. 40 years of my life, I lost sleep at night because I couldn't pay my bills, but I didn't seem to worry about it, I guess, because I never wanted to do anything to change it. But when I started changing and I started understanding how successful people think, I started realizing successful people get out of debt. Successful people save money. Successful people invest money. Successful people save up and buy real estate. Successful people save up and start a business. Successful people get their money making money for them. See, it's all right to work hard for your money, but at some point in time, you want your money to start working hard for you, huh? At some point in time, you want your money to start working hard for you. But if you never get out of debt and you never save any money, then I'm telling you, you spend your whole life just fighting it. We don't want to do it that way, baby. When I started making money with network marketing, I didn't run out and buy a bunch of cars and houses and all that stuff. I got my butt out of debt. Lived in the same little old house, drove the same little old car, but I got my butt out of debt. Then I started investing. And then when I was out of debt and I got money in investments and my money was making money, then I bought the cars, then I bought this house, then I did the stuff I wanted to do. But I did it in order. I got out of debt. I started saving some money. I got my money making money. And then you can start buying some things and doing what you want to do. You need financial literacy. If you don't learn how money works, you will always work for your money. In a world driven by financial systems, it's astonishing how few people are actually taught how money works. Most people leave school knowing how to dissect a frog or write an essay, but they can't explain compound interest, they can't create a budget, and they don't understand credit. Whoa, is that strong or what? And that's the truth. The lack of knowledge is not just inconvenient, it's expensive. It leads to debt, stress, broken homes, missed opportunities, and lifelong struggle. Financial literacy is a silent epidemic. Oh, come on, baby. Are y'all ready? Let's get out of debt, huh? Are y'all ready? Again, do the debt snowball method. List all your debts, smallest to largest, baby. Start focusing on that smallest one while you're making minimum payments on everything else, huh? Work overtime, do Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, network marketing, TikTok shop, garage sales, whatever you can do to make money and pay it on that smallest one. A few weeks go by, pay it off, baby. Boom, now you got a bill out of your life, huh? What do you do now? You start focusing on that second smallest one. Take everything you were paying on that smallest one plus the minimum on that second one, and everything's going towards that second one while I'm making minimum payments on everything else in my life. And I focus on that second smallest bill until I get it paid off. Then I focus on the third one, making minimum payments on everything else, and I'm focused on that third one, and I'm taking all the money I was paying on the smallest one and the second smallest one, and all that money's going towards the third smallest one now. Again, I'm doing Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, side hustles, overtime, network marketing, TikTok shop, garage sales, selling junk I don't need, everything I can do to get money, and I'm paying it towards that third smallest bill until I get it paid off. Now I focus on the fourth, and I keep working till I get out of debt. I'm telling you right now, guys, you got to get serious about getting out of debt. And a lot of people go, well, Presley, that's going to take me a year or two of working hard to get out of debt. Yeah, you're right. But let me tell you a secret. You're going to be a year or two older in a year or two anyway. Why not be out of debt when you get a year or two older, huh? Amen or oh me? Are you with me or not, guys? Instead of thinking about what you want to buy, think about how do I get my butt out of debt? Once you get your butt out of debt, start thinking about, okay, how can I invest my money? Then if you get your money making money, then you can start going, man, I want that new car. I want that big house. I want that Rolex. I want that whatever it is you want. But you got to get out of debt. You got to get your money making money. Then, see, it's called delayed gratification. It's called self-discipline. You know what self-discipline is? It's doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. What does that say? Somebody's asking me something. How much debt did people have comparatively 30 years ago, and did they have to work 2 to 3? I think people were a little more frugal 30 years ago. I think today, so many people, we live in an environment of instant gratification. We want it, baby. If we want it now. And now you don't even have to go shopping anymore. You can lay in bed at night as you're going to sleep and buy crap. They've made it too easy to buy crap. And we just keep buying crap. And then we get our credit card jacked up and we're paying 25% interest. And we act like that's okay. It's not okay. You're never going to get ahead. That's why I keep saying have delayed gratification. Suck it up for a while. Suck it up for a while and quit buying crap, and let's get out of debt. Let's start thinking like successful people think. Guys, residual earners, our team, we think different. Come on, baby. And I'll say it again, baby. We do these lives every day. Jump on here and get this good stuff. We've got a podcast channel called Residual Earners. Jump on there and check it out, baby. Check that out. And we started a success school. If you really want to be a success, jump in our success school. Guess what we called it? Residual Earners University.com. Residual Earners University. Everything we do is Residual Earners. Our podcast channel is Residual Earners. Our live is Residual.Earners. Our success school is Residual Earners University. Come on, baby. Start running with winners. Start running with people that are going somewhere. I'll say it again. Show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. And if you're running with our team, I'm telling you what, you're running with winners, and you're going to learn how to be a winner. Come on. Come on. Quit thinking about it and be about it. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and come on, join us, baby. It's $29. But if you don't like it, you can leave anytime you want to. I mean, there's nothing holding you in. You're not signing any contracts. You can leave the next day if you decided to. I mean, you won't want to leave though, baby. I'm telling you, you're going to love being with winners. Being with winners is just, I mean, it invigorates you. The lack of knowledge isn't just the lack of financial knowledge, isn't just inconvenient, it's expensive. It leads to debt, stress, broken homes, missed opportunities, and lifelong struggles. Financial illiteracy is a silent epidemic. If you want freedom, real freedom, you need more than a job. You need more than ambition. You need financial literacy. I said again, guys, learn how to read financial statements. Go to YouTube, type in residual. Go to YouTube, type in how to read financial statements. Learn. Quit watching so much of that time-wasting electronic income reducer that we call a TV. If you want freedom, real freedom, you need more than a job. You need more than ambition. You need financial literacy. You're either controlling your money or it's controlling you. Money is a tool. It's not good and it's not bad. It's power. And just like any powerful tool, if you don't know how to handle it, it can hurt you. If you don't budget your money, it disappears. If you don't track your spending, it controls you. If you don't save and invest, you stay stuck working forever. Let me read those three again. If you didn't hear those, let these sink in. If you don't budget your money, it disappears. If you don't track your spending, it controls you. If you don't save and invest, you stay stuck working forever. By golly, guys, that's why I keep saying, do you a vision board, write you some goals down, have a direction in your life. Start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day and start growing as a person. Start watching one personal growth giant every day and start learning from them. Start running with winners. And if you will do a vision board and write your goals down and read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day and watch one personal growth giant on YouTube every day and start running with winners, if you'll do those 5 little old things, I call that my success starter kit, you'll get on the right road, baby. Your life will start changing. But you got to show some self-discipline and start doing something different. You know, guys, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. Let's get real here. If we don't change something, nothing changes. If we don't change something, nothing changes. You know, that's why I keep saying, try our university out. Try our success school out. Just give it a try. Do something different. If you're wanting to make money, start a business, scale a business, run with winners, change your life, network with business people, learn from experts, me mentor you. If you're wanting some of that stuff, come on, baby. Come on. Join our success school, residualearnersuniversity.com. Go there right now and come in and try us out. If you don't like it, leave, but you're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I'll say that again. If you don't budget your money, it disappears. If you don't track your spending, it controls you. And if you don't save and invest, you stay stuck working forever. That should be a nightmare, baby, to think that one. I want you to create a life that you don't want to escape from, guys. I want you to create a life that you want to do till the day you die. You know what? You know, people all the time, they say, Presley, why do you keep working? Well, you know, I don't even consider this work. You know, I get up in the morning, I do my quiet time, and then I jump on here and I do my lives. I love doing these lives. I have fun doing these lives. I enjoy helping people. To me, this is a pleasure. And I'm an early riser anyway, so it's easy for me to do them. And then I usually get off around 9 o'clock, and I got my whole day ahead of me, and I get going and I start working. I love my network marketing business. I love helping people. I mean, I love helping people make money. And we're fixing to launch fintech banking and home and auto insurance, and I think people are going to make fortunes, and it's fun helping people make money. So I enjoy that. I've got businesses that I sit on boards and I help run, and I mean, I enjoy that. You know, now I'm looking at franchises, and I mean, I enjoy a new challenge. I mean, I enjoy my life. You know, here's where the retirement thing comes in. If you're going to some job that you hate, then yeah, you can't wait to retire. But if you create a life that you enjoy, you want to create a life that you don't want to escape from. You know, however many good years the Lord gives me, I tell you what, I don't want to be on my back porch in a rocking chair with a shawl. I want to be right in the middle of something big when he comes after me. I tell you what, I mean, come on, let's go for it, baby. Let's go. I don't think success is a destination. I think it's a journey. And I'm on the journey to success. Yeah, I've made millions of dollars. Sure have. But I tell you what, I'm still trying to grow and learn, because I learned this: the best way to help the poor people is to not be one of them. I mean, come on, let's go. Let's get out of that rut. Let's start doing something big. Let's get some excitement back in our life. Let's start dreaming again. How about that one, huh? And I see where some of you guys keep asking me about the network marketing business. I don't pitch anything on here. Yeah, I've made millions and I'm the number one earner with the company, but I don't pitch it on here. If you want to direct message me, do that. I just want you to know I'm not ignoring you. I don't pitch my network marketing business on here. So just direct message me. Presley, how do you make all that money with network marketing? I'm happy to answer it offline. Let's keep going. If you don't budget your money, it disappears. If you don't track your spending, it controls you. And if you don't save and invest, you stay stuck working forever. Most people aren't broke because they don't make money. They're broke because they never learn what to do with it. Huh? You get in our university, man, my wealth management expert is a friend of mine, a guy named Duke Tran. He started Duke Wealth Management. Do you know we get him on periodically to come in and teach us what to do with our money? Guys, our university is amazing. It's amazing. Come on, try us, baby. Give it a shot. I'm telling you right now. Lack of financial literacy leads to a lifetime of hard. Living paycheck to paycheck is hard. Not knowing how to get out of debt is hard. Stressing over bills every month is hard. Heather's in our university. I love it. Avoiding financial conversations in your marriage is hard. Retiring with nothing is hard. But here's the good news. You can learn this. You can break the cycle. You can build wealth no matter where you're starting from. And it begins with understanding money. Come on, baby. I say this all the time. Everybody listen to me right now. It is never too late to be what you could have been. Huh? It's never too late to be what you could have been. Let's go, huh? Let's do this. Let's do this. Guys, we're at 51,000 likes. Can we hit 100,000? Can we do that? Can the university be a tax write-off? I guess ask your CPA. It's $29. I mean, it wouldn't be much of a tax write-off, but it is business. So, yeah, I'm guessing it could. I hadn't thought of that. That's a good question. You're learning business. So, yeah, I would think you could. Again, double check with your CPA, but yes, I think you can write that off. Huh? Hadn't thought about that, but yes, I think you can. Oh, come on, baby, do something different. I mean, try running with a bunch of winners. Try hanging out with some people that are going somewhere. And by the way, for you guys that are in the university, you got to engage. Go through the courses, get on some Zooms when you got time, check our video library out, message with me, and let's get to know each other. Let me help you. I mean, run with winners, message them. And guys, our university is like it's like Facebook. We post in there. So you can scroll in there. Only the difference is in there, it's all positive. We got positive videos, positive quotes, positive stories, business building tips. I mean, people are posting positive stuff. It's a winners only zone. It's a winners only zone. See, when you sign up, you're going to go to our landing page. You'll type in your name and your email. It'll send you to the school sign up page. SKOOL. That's where we built it. It's on the school platform. And you'll fill out a little form and boom, you're in. But you get a password. You'll create a password, because when you go in our university, it's a secure area with nothing but winners. And I'm telling you what, when you start running with winners and reading all the winning combinations that are in there, I'm telling you, it just changes your attitude about everything. And we're talking about how to start businesses and brand businesses and scale businesses. I mean, come on, baby. Come on. If you're wanting to change your life, jump in there with us. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Wow. Lack of financial literacy leads to a lifetime of hard. Living paycheck to paycheck is hard. Not knowing how to get out of debt is hard. Stressing over bills every month is hard. Avoiding financial conversations in your marriage is hard. Retiring with nothing is hard. But here's the good news. You can learn this. You can break the cycle. You can build wealth no matter where you're starting. And it begins with understanding money. Financial literacy gives you leverage. When you understand money, your entire life changes. You stop playing defense and start playing offense. You understand how to create and follow a budget. You learn how to build an emergency fund, avoid consumer debt, use credit wisely, invest in the future, protect your income and assets. Do you realize that in our university, my blueprint for success, it's how I went from ghettos to multimillionaire, and I go over how to budget, how to write goals, how to get out of debt, how to start a business, I mean, every step I took, it's detailed in my blueprint for success, and that's one of the courses you can take. I mean, guys, I'll teach you all the stuff you need to know, and I'll mentor you. If you got questions, you can message me. I'll even get on the phone with you and explain it if that's what you need. You stop reacting to money problems and start creating money strategies. When you understand financial literacy, you stop reacting to money problems and start creating money strategies. You begin to tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Financial literacy is a life skill, not a luxury. It isn't just for CEOs, investors, or accountants. Every person needs financial literacy, regardless of who you are. Whether you make $30,000 or $300,000 a year, financial success depends far more on how you manage money than how much you make. You can get that millionaire mindset, guys. I'm telling you right now, you can create wealth. Yes, you can. A broke mindset can bankrupt a six-figure earner. A wealth mindset can create and multiply modest income into a long-term abundance. Oh, choose your hard. It's hard to sit down and face your numbers. It's hard to live below your means. It's hard to say no to instant gratification. It's hard to learn what you were never taught. But it's also hard to stay broke because you never took the time to learn. It's hard to live a life of stress and scarcity. It's hard to rely on others for survival. It's hard to miss opportunities because you weren't prepared. Choose your hard. Financial literacy is empowerment, boys and girls. I'm telling you, this isn't just about money. It's about freedom. It's about being able to walk away from a toxic job or relationship. It's about providing for your family without fear. It's about giving generously to causes you care about. It's about sleeping at night without financial anxiety. It's about building a legacy instead of just surviving. When you know how money works, you stop being a slave to it. You start making it work for you. Oh my gosh. I'm telling everybody on here, you need financial literacy. Oh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Man, if you're wondering, choose your heart, Zandra says. Yes. Josh says hi. Well, hi, Josh. Good to see you, Josh. Good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh, where are we at? We're at 57,000 likes. Can we hit 100,000 real quick? If you're just sitting there, would you tap on that screen? We got 300 people on here. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, good to see all you boys and girls. Oh my gosh, there's Zandra. Thank you, Zandra, for putting that up there. I'll pin that one real quick. That's me right there. Zandra just put that up there. You're watching the author of Be, Do, and Have More and Millionaire by Halftime, Presley Swagerty. That's me. I actually wrote a couple of books. Believe it or not, guys. I know I don't look it, but I'm the one of the top network marketers in the world. I wrote a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. Do you get my coaching? You get my coaching influence in there? Also, I wrote Be, Do, and Have More. It's a success book. You got to be before you can do and do before you can have. Come on, baby. Be, do, and have more. I'm working on a biography. Get that one. And I'm working on my next book. It's called Choose Your Hard, but Choose Wisely, huh? Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's do something with our life. We ready to do something with our life, huh? Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to figure out how to create a system for my startup. Guys, love the guidance. Arlene, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, if you will jump into our success school, understand we've got an expert on SEO and on content creation. And Reagan Rue is amazing. We've got an expert who will be next Wednesday night teaching us how to make money with AI, Dr. James Fombey. We've got Daniel Grill, who's an expert on drop shipping that teaches us how to drop ship. We've got experts on how to start businesses, brand businesses, scale businesses. We bring in my wealth management expert, Duke Tran, to teach us how to handle our money. Guys, our university is so amazing, and it amazes me that some of you guys won't even give it a shot. I mean, if you're really wanting to change your life, do you realize you got to do something different if you want something different? Because I know people sometimes say, well, a success school, that's different. I don't really understand it. Well, try it. If you don't like it, you can leave, but try it. I mean, if you're really wanting to change your life, try it. If you're really wanting to be part of a team, try it. If you're really wanting me to mentor you and help you, try it. If you're really wanting to get to know a bunch of winners, try it. If you're wanting to network with business people, try it. I mean, come on, just try it. If you don't like it, leave. But I'm telling you what, try it. Residual Earners University.com. I tell you what, we put effort into that. I got people working it full time, baby, because it's not just a little course you take. I've got it's people working on it all the time. We're fixing to add 7 more courses. Yeah, 7 more courses. I mean, we're working on it constantly because I want you to be a success, and we're doing everything we can in there to help you be a success. Come on, give it a shot. Residual Earners University.com. Guys, it really, all of us need to make a decision if we really want to change our life. You got to make a decision. It's all about making a decision. I'm telling you right now, you got to make a decision. You can't play with changing your life. You just can't do it. I was standing in a parking lot at Lakeview High School when I made a decision I was changing my life. I was in my early 40s, and I was struggling to pay my bills. I'd been teaching and coaching for 16 years. And guys, get this. It was $2 to eat in our cafeteria. I didn't have $2 to eat a lunch in the school cafeteria. Now, get this. I had a bachelor's degree in history and math. I had a master's degree in physical education, and I was the head basketball coach at Lakeview High School, and I didn't have $2 to eat a flipping school lunch. And that's why I was out in that parking lot, because I went out to my truck to dig out $2 worth of dirty change out of my ashtray so I could eat lunch. And I made a decision right then and there that I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I mean, I'm sick and tired of this crap. I mean, I just got tired of it. And I made a decision standing in a parking lot that I was going to change my life. I was looking at my change in my hand thinking, I don't want to keep digging change out of an ashtray to eat a school lunch. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. And it was me, concrete, sun, cars, and a few birds. There was nobody out there. I'm literally standing in the parking lot in the middle of the day of the school getting change out of my ashtray, and I made a decision. And I had no clue what in the frick I was going to do. No clue. But I just knew I was going to do something. But, once I made that decision, you know what happened? Then it hits me that this a few days later, I'm thinking, I need to go talk to Manny. I had a cousin named Manny Carter that was a success. Manny's made millions of dollars, and I got a huge extended family, and my family's just a bunch of blue-collar rednecks, but Manny actually made something out of himself. And I was sitting there thinking, hey, I want to talk to Manny. So I went and talked to Manny, and that's where I got you got to grow as a person, because Manny looked at me, and I told him, I want to be a success like you, Manny. And he looked at me and he said, Presley, if you want more, you got to become more. He said, you don't chase success. You attract it by the person you become. Well, it hit me right then and there, guys. I got to grow. I got to become more. I got to do more with myself. See, you don't chase it, you attract it. Come on. Come on. If you want more, you got to become more. Grow as a person. That's where I came up with that philosophy. That's how I came up with the read 10 pages a day out of a good business book or personal growth book. That's where I came up with watch one personal growth giant on YouTube every day. That's where I came up with Run with Winners, because I was a head coach of 4 teams and busy, and 2 kids at home and busy. I didn't have a lot of time, so I had to come up with something that I could do quick. That's where I came up with all that. But then my life started changing. That's when Coach Mayo brought me the network marketing business. I believe it's because I made a decision to change my life, and then things start happening once you make a decision. You got to make the decision, though. And then, you got to look in that mirror. We talked about it a while ago. Once you make a decision to change your life, you got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. You got to understand that it's not for anybody else to do. It's for you to do. Yep, nobody's going to ride up on a white horse and save you. I hate to say that, because I used to wait for the white horse to show up. Nobody's going to ride up on a white horse to save you. You just got to get it done yourself. I mean, look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Look in that mirror and say, the buck stops here. Look in that mirror and say, I take 100% responsibility for my life. And I get it. Life isn't always fair. Some people got bigger hurdles than others, but we just got to go with what we got. Huh? And then you got to know where you're going. I mean, we've talked about that this morning. Do you a vision board, write some goals down, wake up every day with purpose and passion and know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, how are you ever going to fricking get there? You know, we'd never get in a car without a GPS, a map, an address, or something. We'd never just start driving and turning down random streets and hope we end up somewhere. Really? We wouldn't do that, but we do it with our life. Let me ask you, do you have a vision board? Do you know what you want your life to look like? Have you written goals down? Do you know what you're trying to accomplish? Come on, baby. Let's do this, huh? Let's do a vision board. Let's write some goals down. Let's have a direction in our life, because if you got direction, now I'm at least moving in the right way. Maybe it's not as fast as we want it to go, but at least I'm moving in the right direction, by golly. Huh? Vision board, goals. Come on. You can do it. I'm telling you right now. And I asked this about an hour ago, but I'll ask it again. You tell me. I'm going to give you two choices. You tell me which one of these you think's best. I'm going to do a vision board. So I'm going to a computer. I'm going to print off some pictures of the car I want, the house, the boat, the plane, the second home, the jewelry, the church, the kids, the whatever I want, vacation, whatever I want out of my life. Print off some pictures. Make you a little collage somewhere in your house. I call that a vision board. So now you got a vision board. That's the life you want. Won't take you 30 minutes. Do that. Huh? Then write your goals down. I would start with getting out of debt. I'd put the next one is I'm starting a business. If I already got a business, my goal would be I want to scale it. I want to net 20 a month. 30 grand a month, 40 grand a month, 50 grand a month, whatever I'm wanting to net out of that business. I'm going to have a goal that I'm going for it. I'm going to scale that business. Maybe you want to lose some weight. I want to lose 40 pounds. Maybe you want some rental properties. I want 5 rent houses. Maybe whatever it is, write you 5 to 10 goals down. Now you got a vision board and you got goals, and now you're getting out of bed with purpose and passion, and you're going for the life you want. Is that better to do it that way? Or is it better to, no, Presley, I'm just going to live life backwards. I'm not going to go for what I want. I'm just going to take whatever life gives me, and I'm going to hope it turns out all right in the end. Huh? Let's think this again. I need some advice. Should I change my job making $100K to another at the same company making $160? Well, let me say this. Just with that one sentence, it seems pretty common sense to me. I'll take the 160, but I got to know more details. I mean, if I'm miserable taking the job that makes me 160, then I got to think it through. If it's something I enjoy doing and I can go from making 100 to 160, then why not? Or it may involve so much more time that you lose all your family time. Then I still got to think about it again. So, I mean, I got to have more details than just that, because that one sentence, it's pretty obvious. If I just going off that one sentence, do I keep making 100 grand or do I take another job at the same company at 160? Well, duh, I'll take the 160. But I'm sure there's more to it than that. Anyway. All right, here's our choice again. I'm getting off track here. Here's our choice again. Do a vision board, write your goals down, go for what you want, or just live life, hope it turns out all right, and that's it. I'm just going to kind of let the wind blow me around. Which choice is better? Vision board and goals, and I'm going for the life I want for me and my family, or no, I'm going to live life backwards, Presley. I'm just going to take whatever life gives me and hope it turns out all right. You tell me which of those two choices makes more sense. Well, duh. You don't have to be head cashier at Waffle Hut to figure that one out, do you? You don't have to be a Phi Beta Kappa to figure that one out, do you? You don't have to be a number one in your class to figure that one out, do you? I mean, think about it. If I know where I'm going and I'm getting up every day with purpose and passion and I've got goals and I'm trying to accomplish them every day, guys, you're going to get somewhere. If I just let the wind blow me around and hope I end up okay, you're not. You got to know where you're going. Okay, that's enough on that one. And then, I'm not going to spend any time on it, but understand, guys, really, really, really get this. The key to your life is going to be these three things. Number one, you need the vision board and goals. You got to have direction, but here's where you're going to start making it happen. You got to grow as a person. Start reading you 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. And if you do it every day, just 10 pages, take 10 or 15 minutes and read you 10 pages. And you go, well, Presley, 10 pages won't change my life. You're right. But if I do it every day, it will. Because if I read 10 pages every day for a week, that's 70 pages. If I read 10 pages every day for a month, that's 300 pages. If I read 10 pages a day for a year, that's 3,650 pages. You've read 15 to 20 good books and you're not the same person. And I'm guessing you ain't read 15 to 20 good books in the last 10 years probably. If you're like me, I wasn't. Now I do, but I didn't used to. Read those books, your mind will change. You'll figure out how to make money. You'll figure out how to change your life. You'll figure out what business you want to start. It'll all start coming to you. Then, number two, start watching one personal growth giant every day. Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden, people like that. Watch you one personal growth giant every day. In a year, that's 365 personal growth segments with experts teaching me. And then start running with winners. I'm telling you, the running with the winners part is the key. All of it's important, but the big kahuna is who you run with. You show me who you run with, and I'm going to show you who you are or who you're going to be, baby. Fact. You can't soar with the eagles if you're down on the ground pecking in the dirt with the turkeys. If you're wanting to change your life and go for something big, you got to run with people that are going somewhere. Guys, if I'm running with positive, motivated, see the glass half full winners, good money managers, they're saving money, investing money, buying real estate, starting businesses. If I'm running with people like that, I'm going to start running with people like that, and I'm going to be a person like that. But if I'm running with negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, guess what? You're going to be a negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybaby. Yeah, baby. Show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. You got to run with winners. And you say you don't have winners to run with. I'm saying, yes, you do. Get on our lives. We do these every morning. We start 6:30, 6:45 Central Time every day. We're here every day. 7 days a week, every day. Get on here with us. We're winners, I'm telling you. And then the other thing is, if you really want to run with winners, get in our success school, baby. We got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of winners. Come on, get in there. I mean, try us out. Come on. Residual Earners University.com. Go there right now. Stop what you're doing. Take 3 minutes. Go there and check our university out. Get in our university and try it out. If you don't like it, you can leave tomorrow. But I'm telling you what, you'll love it, baby. You're going to love it. Residual Earners University.com. I'm telling you, baby, come on, let's go. Start running with winners and watch how your life starts changing. Oh, my gosh. So we're going to make a decision. We're going to look in the mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. We're going to know where we're going by doing us a vision board and writing our goals down. We're going to start reading and watching personal growth giants and running with winners and get our mind going. We're going to start growing because we realize if you want more, you got to become more. And then we're going to start focusing on that vision board and goals every day. We're going to focus on that vision board and goals every day. And I'm telling you right now, if you will focus on your vision board and goals every day and start really trying to accomplish it, here's what happens. Your subconscious starts helping you. When you really get focused on something, your subconscious starts helping you. Some of you guys have heard me say this before, but we got a little organ in the back of our brain called a reticular cortex. That reticular cortex runs the reticular activating system of our mind. Our reticular activating system is really just a filter for our mind. See, our mind gets like 60,000 things hitting it every day. We can't process 60,000 things. So the reticular activating system only lets a few things in, but it lets in what it knows is important to us. And if we're focused on our vision board and goals, it lets stuff in to help us accomplish that. Your subconscious will start helping you if you get focused. Then the other thing, the law of attraction, boys and girls, is real. I'm telling you right now, the law of attraction is real as rain, baby. Come on. That law of attraction is real. Whatever you're focused on, you're going to attract into your life. So if I'm focused on positivity and abundance and prosperity and making money and dreams and goals and visions, and I'm focused on that vision board and those goals, I'm going to start attracting that into my life. I promise you, it works. Try it out. Try it out. But you got to focus. Guys, most of us, our focus is kind of like this. At the December 31st, we think, okay, yeah, I'm going to make me a couple of little New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna start being a better person, and I'm gonna lose a little weight, and I'm gonna do a few little things. And then, guys, by 2 weeks later, you forgot everything you said. I'm not talking about some of those little flimsical New Year's resolutions. I'm talking about getting serious about changing your life. I'm talking about getting serious about focusing on something for once in your life. And let's do something, because I'm telling you right now, everybody look at your screen real quick. Look at your screen. Everybody get this. You've got greatness inside you. You got greatness inside you. Yeah, you do. You're created in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence. You got greatness in you. You got untapped potential in you. You're amazing. You can do anything you set your mind to. It's all about getting your thoughts right, though. That's why I keep talking about reading the books and watching the personal growth giants and running with the winners, because it's all about our thoughts, because our thoughts create our actions, and our actions are what create our circumstances. Take a mental enema and get rid of the stinking thinking and start putting some of the stuff in I talk about, huh? Oh, my gosh. Come on, baby. Make a decision. Look in the mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Know where you're going. Have a vision board and goals. Grow as a person. Reading the books. Watching the personal growth giants. Running with the winners. Focus. And then the next one. The universe rewards action, baby. It's all about action, baby. You got to take action. If you're not taking any action, nothing happens. You can think about it, plan about it, dream about it, talk about it, but until you get to doing it, ain't nothing going to happen in your life. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Get back up stronger, faster. I love that name. Thanks for all the shares. Thanks for the shares. My gosh, we're at 70,000 likes. Can we hit 100,000? Is getting a multifamily home a good financial move? Currently, I don't have any investments. Yeah. But understand this, when you're buying real estate, guys, you make your money when you buy. You make your money when you buy. Man, thanks for the gifts. Understand, you're making your money when you buy. So make sure you're getting a decent deal. And if you're getting a decent deal, then go for it, you know. And what I always tell people, though, if you haven't ever done any real estate, you might just try with just one single family house and get your feet wet doing that one and go through the motions. And then, you know, after you get maybe a couple of those, then you look at a duplex, and then you get a duplex going, then maybe you look at a fourplex, and then you get a fourplex, maybe you look at a small apartment complex. I mean, just kind of learn as you go. I don't know that if you've never done any real estate, you want to jump into an apartment or something and have 50 units or something. But I'm telling you, if you just slowly build your way up, and guys, understand, you know, some of you guys are thinking, well, I'd like to do real estate, but I don't know how. Guys, do you understand that if you just say, hey, I want to be a real estate investor, do you realize you can read books on real estate and become an expert? We can become an expert on real estate. Read the books, listen to the podcast, watch the YouTube videos, go to networking events, get a mentor, go to conferences, go to seminars, take some online classes. I mean, there's so many things we can do to learn about real estate. You know what? In our university, we got videos on how to invest in real estate. You can actually message the people that made the videos and ask them questions. You can come to me. I've flipped hundreds of houses and I own real estate right now. I'm telling you right now, come on, I can help you. But you got to get in the game. You got to start doing something. You got to start growing and learning. But yeah, I'm all into real estate. I love real estate. Come on, you guys. If y'all are wanting to do something big, jump in our university and start running with people that are doing it, and you can ask them questions, huh? You can ask me questions. Oh, my gosh. But the universe rewards action. I'm about to have an interview. I'm prepared. However, I've got some nerves. Baby, just be you. Relax and just talk to people. You know, I've interviewed lots and lots of people for jobs, and I tell you what, just be yourself. Don't put on airs. Just get in there and talk to them. Be down to earth. Talk to them. I mean, you can do it. I mean, you know, and if it ain't meant to be, it won't happen anyway. If it's meant to be, it's going to happen. But, I mean, just relax. You don't want to go in there trying to put on a show. Just go in there and be yourself. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Uriel just joined our university. Uriel Aguirre, welcome. Uriel, be looking for an email from me. Be looking for an email. You're going to get my book, the audio version, Be, Do, and Have More for free for just signing up. Uriel just joined us. Come on, baby. If you ain't joined us, let's go, huh? Join our university. Let's make this thing happen, huh? Let's do it. Oh, my gosh. Let's do it. Oh. You know, on interviews, most interviewers, they've done it before. They can pick up if you're just trying to put on a front. Just get in there and talk. And, I mean, be yourself. And, they're going to find out who you are eventually anyway. So don't try to be somebody else. Be you. Be you. All right, let's keep going. The universe rewards action. So we've covered make a decision if you want to change your life. Look in the mirror and say if it's to be. Know where you're going. Do a vision board and goals. Start growing as a person by reading books and watching personal growth giants and running with winners. Focus on your vision board and goals. I look at my vision board and read my goals 2 times a day to keep them fresh on my mind. I suggest you do the same. Then take action. Take action. Baby, I take action. You got to take action. You can course correct. You get it going. If it ain't going the right way, course correct, but you got to start. The universe rewards. And when I say the universe, I know it's a good Lord, guys. Good Lord first, family second, health third, then money. That's my priorities. I know it's the good Lord. Number 7, feel the fear and do it anyway. 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 Guys, I'm telling you right now, anything you do big, you're going to have some fears. Yep. We all do. You know those people that get those medals of courage and all that sort of stuff? I'm telling you what, they felt fear. They just did it anyway, guys. See, courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is being a little scared and doing it anyway. That's really what it is. You got to feel the fear and do it anyway. I usually give this example, and I'm going to give it today because I feel like somebody needs this. Here we go, guys. Listen to this. Give me a minute and a half. Give me a minute and a half to tell this story because it's so powerful. So get this. I was the head basketball coach at Lakeview High School. We won, man. One stretch, we won 7 district championships out of 9 years. I mean, we had a program going. But in high school, you don't make any money. Now, we're winning. I'm loving it. Loved what I was doing. And when I walked into that gym, I was the man. I was in my comfort zone. I mean, it was just fun. I loved being the coach. But I didn't make any money. And I'm struggling financially. And my high school coach brought me the network marketing business. And that's when I looked at it and I go, well, the coach is doing it and he's making money. I'll give it a shot. So I jumped in. Well, it exploded, and I ended up being the number 1 earner in the company and making millions of dollars. Now, that's the story. But get this. Here's what applies to you. After I signed up, Coach Mayo comes to me, and Coach says, okay, I'm going to train you. And he said, make a list of everybody you've ever known, and then start making calls, set appointments, and go show them what we're doing. See if they want to join us. I said, Coach, I've never worked the phone before. I don't like the phone, Coach. Presley, you got to make calls. Well, Coach, I don't like people telling me no either. What if they say no? Coach, you got to make calls and you got to talk to people and set appointments. He finally got a little frustrated with me because I didn't want the phone. I didn't want to get rejected. I didn't, so he leaves. The next day I'm thinking, okay, crap. And I thought, okay, I'm going to make a couple of calls. Well, get this. Fear is saying, don't do it. But I made myself make a couple of calls. My stomach was in knots. I'm nauseated. I don't like it. I hate every second of it, but I made a couple of calls. And the next day, fear's telling me don't do it, but I made a couple of calls. And the next day, fear's saying don't do it, but I made a couple of calls. The next day, a couple of calls. The next day, a couple of calls. And every day, fear's saying don't do it. All right, here's the moral to the story. If I had not made those calls, if I had not felt the fear and done it anyway, my business would have never exploded. I would have never become the number 1 earner in the company, and I would have lost out on millions of dollars. Now, here's the scary part and where it applies to you. Do you realize this? If I had not made those calls, I would have never known that I was missing out on a fortune. I'd have never known it. Never known it. My life would have continued on as it was, and I would have never known that I was missing out on the game changer of my life. I would have never known I was missing out on $40-some-odd million. I would have never known any of that. Now, here's my question to you. What are you letting fear hold you back from doing? It may be your defining moment, and you don't even know what you're missing out on because you're letting fear rule your life. See, fear, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. See, fear gives bad advice, baby. You gotta just feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. But I'll say it again. If I would have let fear rule me and I hadn't done it, and baby, fear was telling me don't do it, but I made those calls anyway, and my whole life is different because of that. And if I had not made those calls, I would have never even known what I was missing out on. What are you missing out on? I'm telling you, you got to feel the fear and do it anyway. Is it starting that business? Is it starting that real estate investing? Is it starting that TikTok shop? Is it starting that network marketing business? Is it starting making those calls? Is it asking for appointments? Is it asking for sales? Is it what in your life is holding you back? It might be your defining moment. And if you don't do it, if you don't overcome the fear, then you'll never know what you're missing out on. Never know. Oh, and why would you wait? I mean, come on, let's quit waiting, baby. Be a do it now person. Let's go. Be a do it now person. Let's go. Let's make it happen now. Huh? Let's make it happen now. Oh, man. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's your attitude that determines your altitude. Yeah. Simon says, I always say it's your attitude, not your aptitude, that will ultimately determine your altitude. Y'all want me to say that one again? It's your attitude, not your aptitude, that will ultimately determine your altitude. Yeah, baby. I'm telling you right now, man, the sun just kind of trying to come in that window right there. All right. That's a little better. Anyway, come on, baby. Let's go. Are we ready? Number one, make a decision. Number two, look in the mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Number three, know where you're going. Do a vision board and goals. Number four, start growing as a person. Number five, focus. Focus. I'm telling you, the difference maker is going to be the focus. The difference maker is going to be the focus. If you'll focus on something and stay focused, I'm telling you, come on, you can do anything. It's all about focus. Number six, action. The universe rewards action. You got to do it. Quit thinking about it, talking about it, smelling it, looking at it. Start it, baby. Take that step. Let's go. Come on. Action. Number seven, feel the fear and do it anyway. Number eight, quit waiting. Why would you wait to make yourself better? I don't understand that one. Number nine, establish the right priorities. I think most of you guys that listen to me, you know what my priorities are. They're good Lord, family, health, and money. Good Lord, family, health, and money. That's my priorities. Good Lord's got to be first. Eternity's too long to be wrong, boys and girls. Family, my gosh, family's it. Health, if you ain't got your health, you ain't got nothing. You know what? When you got your health, you can have lots of goals. When you don't have your health, you got one goal, and that's to get your health back. Take care of yourself, boys and girls. I'm telling you, this is the only place you and I got to live. This is the only place you and I got to live is right here in this body, baby. We need to be taking care of it, yes or yes. Come on, start eating healthier. Start exercising. Get that weight off. Let's go. Quit thinking about it. Let's be about it. Huh? I'm telling you, your priorities. Good Lord, family, health, then money. Now, is money important? Money's very important. You know, I used to go to church with Zig Ziglar, and Zig would always say, you know, money ain't the most important thing, but it's up there real close to oxygen. Huh? That's pretty funny. I mean, I love Zig, man. He was an amazing guy, by the way. You know, the next thing I'll tell you right now, excuse-itis is fatal to success. Let's quit making excuses. You know, there's three things we all need to throw in the trash can. Number one is excuses, because you can either make money or you can make excuses, but you can't make both. Let's start making money, huh? Quit making the excuses. Go throw excuses in the trash can. Let's all say this together. Let's do this together. How about this? Let's all say this. I made my last excuse yesterday. Come on, let's say it. I made my last excuse yesterday. Say it again. I made my last excuse yesterday. Now, let's live by that, huh? Let's live by that. Let's make that happen. Come on. The other thing you want to throw in the trash is procrastination. Do you realize procrastination probably steals more dreams than anything because we're always going to do it later? Someday I'll read those books. Someday I'll watch those personal growth giants. Someday I'll do a vision board. Someday I'll write me some goals down. Someday I'll start running with winners. Someday I'll start getting out of debt. Someday I'll start saving me some money. Someday I'll start investing. Someday I'll start that business. Someday I'll. And the years just keep clipping on by while you're saying someday I'll. No, baby, do it now. Do it now. Procrastination. You know what the cost of procrastination is? The life you could have lived. The cost of procrastination. You know what it is? The life you could have lived. Come on, let's go for it, huh? Excuses in the trash, procrastination in the trash, and the last one we'll throw away is victim mentality. Oh, I'm a victim. Come on, baby. Yep. Some of you got high hurdles. I had a big one. I had an abusive father. I grew up in the ghettos, and my mama worked in a sewing factory after my dad left. I mean, yeah, I could have said I'm a victim. I could have said I didn't accomplish anything because my dad was a scumbag. You know, it's all his fault. It might, maybe, and did I have some mental scars to overcome? Sure did. But either you overcome or you don't. Either you get over the hurdle or you don't. So let's throw that victim mentality in the trash can and let's look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me, not somebody else. So excuses, procrastination, victim mentality, all are in the trash right now. Y'all with me? Come on, baby. They're all in the trash can right now. Oh, my gosh. By the way, Monday, I'm going to give away 50 copies of my book. 50 copies. If you want to get in the running, and I'm talking about the hard copy, I'll even pay shipping. If you want to get in the running for it, just simply hit follow at the top of the screen there. Hit follow. Then go to our podcast channel on YouTube. Type in Residual Earners on YouTube. It'll pull up our podcast channel. Hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast, any video. Click on it. Go to the comment section and write free books. So hit follow. Go to YouTube. Type in Residual Earners. It pulls up our podcast channel. Hit subscribe. Then click on any podcast. Click on any video. Go to the comment section and write free books. And Monday, we'll pull 50 names out and give them away. And you'll know if you won because we got to direct message you and get your address. So, oh, my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Warren, good morning, Warren. Have a great day, everyone. Let's get out there and get a win, REU fam. You know what Warren's talking about there? Our Residual Earners University family. If you haven't joined our family, something's up. Because, you know, I didn't come up with that, but somebody in the school did. That they started calling us the REU family. The REU family. I tell you what, we're like an extended family in there. But I'm telling you what, if you want to be part of something that's amazing, if you want to be part of winners, if you want to be networking with business people, if you want to have courses you can take, if you want to have a video library that's massive, if you want to have experts coming in each week and doing Zooms with you, if you want to have me mentoring you, if you want to do all that stuff, I'm telling you guys, join our success school. It's called Residual Earners University. .com, residualearnersuniversity.com. Go there and try us out. It's $29. But I always tell people, don't eat pizza once a month and you got more than that. I mean, come on, baby. I'm talking about changing your life. Do you want to be part of a group? Our community is amazing. We call ourselves the REU family. Anyway, let's keep moving. And let me say this real quick. You know, guys, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I mean, I got reasonable intelligence and I got quite a bit of common sense, but I'm not the sharpest knife. I'm not a genius by any expert. Do you realize you don't have to be a genius? You know, it ain't about that. It's how bad you want it. Because I get people all the time going, well, Presley, I don't have a business degree, so how am I going to start a business? Baby, I don't have a business degree either. I can teach you algebra. Yeah, I can teach you how to factor equations and all that stuff. Do you want to do that? Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Warren. Man, Warren, give us some gifts there. I can teach algebra and stuff like that, but I didn't have a business degree. Guys, we can learn anything we need to learn. If you want to start a business, you really only need two things to get started. You need the vision and you need the fire. And if you want it bad enough, you'll figure out how to get it done. See, like I was talking about real estate a while ago, it doesn't matter what you're wanting to get in. You can say, I want to start a laundromat business. Do you realize that you can type in how to start a laundromat business on YouTube and a bunch of videos come up on laundromats and how to start them and all? I mean, we can learn anything we want. So make a decision that you're going to change your life. And if you want it bad enough, if you got that fire inside, you'll accomplish anything. The reason I've made the money I've made and where I've got where I have in my station in life is because I had that burning desire in my butt to be somebody. That's it. That's it. I attribute 90% of my success to the fact that I just had that burning desire in my butt to be somebody. So when I fell down, I got back up, dusted myself off, and got going again. I just kept falling forward, failing forward. I mean, come on. And if you'll turn into a right now person and start doing things now and quit putting it off and quit procrastinating, I'm telling you guys, you can accomplish anything you want. Man, Warren gave me a hat and a mustache. Man, thank you. Algebra teacher here. I can attest that attitude is everything, daily growth now. I like that. Well, a fellow educator. I love it, algebra. Yeah, I love teaching algebra. If I could have made money, I'd still be coaching and teaching, but you can't make any money in the public education system. And I decided I better make some money before I die, huh? I decided I better make some money before I died. So I got into business and doing stuff. As y'all heard, the network marketing business is what was my game changer. And then I started getting into the car business and printed circuit board business and logistics business and auto transport business and car washes and real estate. And now I'm getting into the franchise business. I mean, I'm all into everything, baby. I like challenging my mind. I like going for things. Come on, baby. Let's get a little excitement back in our life. How about it, huh? Come on, let's do something different. Be a right now person. Let's get back in the dream business again. Guys, most of us have let our dreams get knocked out of us. I'm telling you right now. Most of us have let our dreams get knocked out of us, and we don't dream anymore. That's why the vision board is so important and the goals. If I've got that vision board and that's the life I want and I'm dreaming again about what I want, you can call it a dream board or a vision board, whatever you want to call it. But now I know where I want to go, and I'm back dreaming again about what I want to accomplish and things I want to do. Guys, you can do it. Is it going to happen overnight? No. Is it going to be hard? Absolutely. Is it worth it though? Yes. But just keep remembering, you're the master of your life, baby. Nobody else. You're the master of your life. You can do anything you set your mind to. I believe it with every fiber in me. You just got to get going. You got to get the process started, huh? And to get the process started, it's all about creating the right environment. If you're growing as a person, everybody, I had to take a mental enema and get rid of my stinking thinking and start putting good stuff in my brain. I'm telling you what, your environment is either working for you or against you. Your environment is going to be the game changer. Your environment is going to determine the paradigm in your brain of yes, I can or no, I can't. I'm telling you right now, that environment that you put yourself in is the game changer. It is the determining factor. If I'm putting good stuff in my brain, good information, if I'm reading the books, business books and personal growth books, if I'm watching Personal Growth Giants, if I'm running with winners, if I'm doing all that stuff and getting that good stuff in my brain, my thought process is going to start telling me I can do it. You can. Huh? Yeah. It's all about your environment. If you're putting good stuff in your brain and you're running with winners, I'm telling you, it's the freaking game changer. But you got to do it. And I say where a couple of you have said you don't have winners to run with. Yeah, you do. Get on our lives every morning. Run with me. I'm a winner. Jump in our university. You're going to be running with hundreds of winners. Come on, baby. Residual Earners University.com. Come try our environment out, baby. Our community has we've got things happening, baby. We're going places. And we got everything from stay-at-home moms to CEOs of companies. But you know what we all have in common? We got that mindset that we're all leveling up, baby. We got that like mind that we're all going to move up. And if you want to get in that mindset of moving up, then I'm telling you, come get with a bunch of people because it's easier to move up as a group. I'm telling you, if you're running with people that are telling you you can do it, it's a whole lot easier, baby. Come on, Residual Earners University.com. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Man, it's good to be with all you boys and girls. Oh, I guess if I could throw a point out here real quick. Just understand, nobody accidentally wins. Nobody accidentally wins. You don't accidentally win in life. You got to plan it out, baby. When I was coaching, I didn't accidentally win ball games. Do you know that? Do you know what? When I was fixing to play an opponent, I'd get film on them and I'd spend hours watching film. I would come up with a game plan. A couple of days before we played them, I'd implement that game plan in practice. And then when the game came, we knew what we were doing. We knew how we were attacking them. We knew how they were going to attack us. We knew what we were doing. We had a plan. We prepared. We didn't just run out on the court and accidentally win. In life, it's the same way. If you got a vision board and goals and you know a direction and you're growing as a person, then you got a plan. We got to have a plan. You don't accidentally win. And then it's going to really come down to, you go, well, Presley, I know, but man, I'm in my comfort zone. And man, if I start a business, if I start network marketing, if I start a TikTok shop, if I start Uber, Lyft, or DoorDash, if I do all this, yeah, you're getting out of your comfort zone. You got to challenge your limits, baby. Quit putting that ceiling on you. You can do anything. Let me say it again. Rowling. See if you remember this person. Rowling was a struggling single mom that was just scraping by. And she was getting turned down right and left, but she kept writing. She kept pushing. You've heard of Harry Potter, haven't you? Now she's a billionaire. Oh my gosh, she went from struggling single mom to billionaire because she didn't let things stop her. Huh? Colonel Sanders, baby. Colonel Sanders started Kentucky Fried Chicken in his 60s, living on a Social Security check. Jeff Bezos started Amazon in his basement selling books. Sam Walton had 1 5 and dime for years before it turned into Walmart. Come on, baby. Challenge your limits. Let's go for it, huh? And it's all, you show me 2 things and I'll predict your future for you. Guys, listen to this. You show me 2 things. You show me your habits and you show me who you run with, and I'll predict your future for you. Huh? You show me your habits. You show me your future, the people you run with, I'll predict your future. Come on. Let's go, huh? Hollywood. What's up, Hollywood? Beauty Armor says, right on. It's all about the circle. You're right, Hollywood. It's who you spend your time with. Here's my theory on negative people. If you're negative, my legs still work, I'm out of here. If you're negative, my legs still work, I'm out of here. I don't run with negative people. I just don't do it. Can't afford to. My life's too short. My life's too important. I can't run with negative people, let people drag me down. Guys, every relationship in your life is either lifting you up or dragging you down. You need to take a friend inventory and figure that one out, huh? Friend inventory, get it? Take an inventory of your friends. Friend inventory. Every relationship in your life is either lifting you up or dragging you down. And if there's somebody that's dragging you down, get your butt away from them. Come on. Come on. Meredith just joined our university. I love it. Meredith Vaughn, welcome. Welcome. Guys, if you're not in our success school, do it right now. Quit thinking about it. If you're wanting to change your life, crap, try it out. By the way, Meredith, you're going to be getting an email from me. You'll get my audio version of my book, Be, Do, and Have More. Oh, my gosh. Look for an email. Man, guys, come on. If you're not in our success school, do it now. Come on. Come on and join us. If you like what you're hearing now, get in there and let's get to know each other better. Let me help you. I'll coach you, baby. I'll mentor you. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, man. Will it work for a single mom? Well, Alicia, I think it'll work for anybody. You got to get in the right environment. I mean, come on, guys. Let's get real. You got to get in the right environment. If you're not in the right environment, nothing's going to ever change in your life. You can't get well in the environment you got sick in, huh? You can't get well in the environment you got sick in. You got to get in a different environment. That's why I keep trying to tell you that. You got to change something if you want to change something. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and thinking you're going to get different results. My gosh, try a success school for a little while. You're not signing any contracts. If it doesn't help you, get your butt out of there. I don't want you to be there if it's not giving you something of value. But I promise you, man, I'll even get on the phone with you and coach you. I mean, I'll help you any way I can. I do that to help people. See, because my lives, we'll have about 20,000 people come through today. I can't do anything with 20,000 people, but if you get in the university, it's a small enough number that I can mentor and work with. Oh, come on, baby. Oh my gosh. And just always understand the success you're looking for, the magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. You got to work, baby. I'm telling you right now, you got to work. If you're not working, it ain't going to happen. Success does not come sitting on your butt on the couch. You got to figure out what you want to do, and then you got to work your butt off to make it happen. I'm telling you, come on, but you can do it. You can do it. You know, I'll say it again, guys. I'm going to give away 50 copies of my book. We got about 225 people on here. I'm going to give away 50 copies of my book Monday. So if you want to get in the running for a free copy, just simply hit follow right here. Hit follow up there. So did you hit follow? Come on, hit follow. All that means is when I go live, you can find me easier. It's no big deal to hit follow, I promise you. Hit follow. Now, go to our podcast channel on YouTube. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. Same name you see at the top of the screen there. Residual Earners. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast, click on any video, go to the comment section and write free books. And we'll pull 50 names out. So if you want to get in there, do that. I see where some of you guys are still asking about the network marketing. I don't pitch anything on my lives, so I don't talk about it on here. Yes, I'm the number one earner. Yes, I've made millions of dollars. And yes, we're fixing to launch fintech banking and insurance. I think there's going to be fortunes made, but I don't pitch it on here. If you want to direct message me, do that. Just say, Presley, how do you make money in network marketing? And I'm happy to share it with you offline. Anyway, what else? If you haven't joined our university, guys, understand our university, I created it because I wanted to be more hands-on with people and help people to be a success. That's the reason it was created. And you go, well, why do you charge $29? Well, because I pay people. I mean, I got full-time people working on our university. So it's not some little course you take. No, I mean, it's a thought out process. And we're fixing to add 7 more courses in there on stuff that's going to help you make money. Next Wednesday night, we got Dr. James Foamby coming on, doing a Zoom with everybody, teaching us all how to make money with AI. I mean, we had this last Wednesday, we had Daniel Grill telling us how to make money with drop shipping and teaching us. I mean, we went through a slideshow and he went through details of how we do drop shipping. I mean, if you're wanting to make money, we have people come in and teach us how to make money in real estate, how to make money in insurance, how to make money in TikTok shop, how to make money. And I mean, we go over the gamut in there on how to make money and how to build businesses. And we're bringing experts in all the time. And you're running with winners, and you can ask people questions and message people and get in accountability groups. And we've got a video library, and I'll work with you. And it's built like Facebook in that we post in there. So, but it's all positive videos, positive quotes, positive stories, business building tips. So when you're scrolling, you're not getting junk. You're getting good stuff that helps your brain, And it's built on the School, SKOOL platform. It's built on the School, SKOOL platform, where Alex Hermosione's part of that. So when you sign up, you go to our landing page, you'll put your name and email in there. It'll take you to the School app, and you just sign a little form. Won't take you 3 minutes, and then boom, you're in, and you'll get a password, and you're in a secure environment. And from that point on, now also when you join, you want to go to the App Store and download SKOOL, because now you can do it on your mobile device. I do all my stuff with our university on my mobile device. I mean, it's legit, baby. I'm telling you, if you're wanting to change your life, come on, baby. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Oh, well, guys, I've got a meeting coming up here in just a little while. And as a matter of fact, in about 45 minutes, I got to get my day going. We've gone for 2.5 hours. So I'll be back in the morning. I love you guys. God bless you guys. I thank you for everything, guys. And we will see you in the morning bright and early. And again, if you haven't joined us, do it now. As soon as we get off here, go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join our team. All right, guys. God bless you. Love you. We'll see you in the morning. You guys over here, God bless you. I'll see y'all in the morning on YouTube too. And again, if you haven't joined us, residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on, baby.